Hell yeah. Good morning. I know it's not normal for me to stream like in the morning and on a weekday. What? Like, what's happening, Max? I don't know. I got home from work and ate some food and had the urge to stream, so here we are. Also, my hair's a mess. I really need a haircut, so I'm wearing a beanie. Got my water, my Celsius, and I also stopped by the gas station on the way home and picked up some Pocky. What? What's up, Anarchy? How you doing? Why am I getting an ad when I'm subbed? You shouldn't. I'm pretty sure I have that turned off. I'll have to double check, though. Because you should definitely not be getting ads. I know that there was rumors about... I know that there was rumors about Twitch like taking that option away, and Twitch was doing a bunch of other fucking fucked up shit behind the scenes. I don't know. I have no idea though. I'm almost positive I had the setting turned on that subs won't be viewing ads though. You just got the Uber Eats ad, dude. That's the worst one. The one where he's like eating scotch tape and he's like, I know exactly which one you're talking about. He's like eating scotch tape and he's like, it's from Uber Eats. Can I eat this? Does that mean you can eat anything? Like, no. What kind of boomer made this ad, dude? Oh my god, it's so cringy. I hate it. I hate that ad. As I struggle to open this Pocky package. Why does Pocky comes in the box and then there's like a bag in it too? Why do they have to make it so difficult, dude? I just want my chocolatey goodness. Yeah, we're going full weeb today. We're playing a Japanese gacha game with Pocky. We got the full experience today. I actually might need scissors for this, dude. Holy shit. Uh-huh. I got it. Hell yeah. Alright. And with the Pocky in the mouth, here we go. So we're going to be playing more Camelot today. Haven't played any more since last time because I want the full thing on YouTube. But I'm excited to get back into it because the story is really freaking good. So we left off with, we defeated, or quote-unquote defeated Mordred. And we quote-unquote defeated her, and in her battle she literally had NP every turn, and we had to beat her twice too, once with her armor on and then once with her helmet off, I think. I think she still had the armor on though. And then she retreated and said to come meet her, she'd spare us, and she challenged us to come meet her at the castle and said we'd do a rematch there. So we like quote-unquote like defeated her, but like she's still out there and we're gonna fight her again. I assume. Alright, here we go. Back to Camelot. I'm definitely just 3-turn farming this shit. Alright, section 8. Bedivere says, it happened so long ago I've lost track. I have seen many things and forgotten many things, yet among them, that memory still remains in my heart. Artoria! They say this winter will be harsher. We must dismantle some of the villages. And to think we only just finished driving away the Picts from the north, that the misfortunes continue, Bedivere. That day, the king visited me when I was deep in thought in the watchtower, with no attendants, alone, out of the blue. He had the appearance of a young boy, but in truth he was not so far in age from me at the time. At 16, he drew the sword of selection from the stone, and became the ruler of Britain. After that, he apparently ceased to age. They say it was the fairies' blessing, but I couldn't help but think it was a curse. The young king fought through the fiercest battles I've ever seen. He was a great leader who brought glory to Britain. He led foreign tribes to victory against the tyrannical king Vortigern, who was ravaging the land. He united the warring feudal lords, fought off the advancing Picts from the north, put an end to the wave of Saxons closing in from the mainland, and restored Camelot Castle as the crown jewel of Londinium, the largest city in all the British Isles. The one and only King of Knights, King Arthur. I told the king then and there, as long as you shall live, Britain shall never perish, and suffering shall never prevail. That is not true. Camelot and its surroundings may be flourishing, but the rest of the land remains in ruins. Even if Camelot were to accommodate those who... I missed that. Even if Camelot were to accommodate those whose villages were destroyed, it could never restore their lifestyle. Plowing the land, living life in day, raising children, that is what leads to future prosperity. There is no future in merely sheltering the people. Eventually, the noose is sure to tighten. Unlike the Knights of the Round Table, giddy from all their victories and glories, the king always looked grim. Things were different before Camelot was restored, though. This is really interesting, because I always knew, because I've watched the Fate animes, that Artoria had some kind of, like, sad, messed up backstory, and they go into it a lot more in Zero than Unlimited Blade Works, but I never knew, like, exactly what happened, because they don't really, they allude to it, but they don't really go into detail, and so this is interesting to me, especially because, like, I didn't really know all the details behind Artoria's backstory. Things were different before Camelot was restored, though. Sir Kay spoke of how the king used to smile more often, back when he used to travel the island in disguise. But now, not a trace of smile remained. The king alone saw the dark clouds waiting on the horizon. Perhaps the sunset was making me nostalgic, as at that moment I asked the king a timid question. One that stemmed from the doubt and unrest that had plagued me ever since I was granted a seat at the Round Table. Why did you choose a knight as worthless as me to be a knight of the Round Table? You feel unworthy because you are inferior to the others? How foolish. The same goes for me. In build, I am no match for the others. In swordsmanship, many are better. However, bonds must not be measured by strength or weakness alone. Friend and foe, good and evil, benefit and detriment. Just as those are all different things, the Knight of the Round Table all serve different purposes. Friend and foe, good and evil. Friends are good, foes are evil. But the king said they were different things. It was unexpected. In this era of warfare, he was the only knight who looked down and saw the situation in its entirety. In all likelihood, the king never said this to any of the other knights. It's something he said only to me, and it's obvious why. In that moment, the king told me thus. The Saxon invaders are our enemies, but they are not evil. If he had mentioned such a thought to the other knights, many would have criticized him. That's right, the Saxons just came to the island searching for land to live on. To us, they are the enemy, but their actions are not evil. What they wish for is inherently good. And if it is good, there must come a time when they will serve an important function for this island. As long as we are human, conflict will arise. The division of friend and foe is born from the benefit and detriment. We are now in an era where that is at an extreme, an era of winter where neither side relents until the other is crushed. I hate to even imagine creating a round table bound only by strength in such a time. It would fall into evil. We did not take the oath in order to kill our enemies. We took up arms for the future of our brethren. That is why. That is why we need so many roles, Bedivere. Does our Camelot shine because it was created by force? Of course not. This place is made up of everyone's dreams. It is forged from the desire for man alone to create a utopia, albeit just barely. That's why we need knights like you. Compassionate knights who can pick up on the details of people's lives, details that Gawain and I wouldn't notice. Even now, my heart aches every time I think of it. I had no idea just how much hopeless the night... I had no idea just how much hope... What? I had no idea just how much hopeless the king felt then. Not until I heard about it from Merlin. Stupid and weak as I was at the time, I responded thus. It's too difficult a topic for me to understand, but I too enjoy living in Camelot. Thomas's wife gave birth just the other day, twin girls, such adorable little darlings. How mundane and commonplace a reply, yet I remember giving it such satisfaction, such delight. Good grief, you had me worried for a moment. Such concerns do not become you, O simple and honest Bedivere. However, I am heartened to learn you lead such a fulfilling life. That should be a source of sustenance for all. His hair shone gold in the sunset. That was the moment when I finally felt as I was in the presence of a true king. The knights feared they had not seen the king smile for quite some time, but that was not the case, truly. The king did not smile for himself. He smiled upon seeing the happiness of others. The gravity of my sins made me want to rip out my own heart. Despite remembering that, I still turned an unfaithful sword towards the king. Oh, forgive me. I have committed a deed unbecoming of a knight in your service. Please, deliver justice upon my transgression. All that I have done, night after night, was for... Damn. So did, I wonder if the reason why, because I know that the lore of, or at least Fate's lore, is that, like, I don't know if it was all of them, I don't think it was all of them, but a good portion of the Knights of the Round Table turned on King Arthur, and that was, like, the tragedy of Camelot, right? That was like, Mordred's story. And then it differs, like, either timeline to timeline. I don't know what the canon lore is, if Mordred, I think canon is Mordred killed King Arthur, but then I also know there are times in Fate lore where they show King Arthur killing Mordred, and so I don't know if it differs timeline to timeline or which one's actually canon, but I wonder if the reason they turned on King Arthur was because King Arthur didn't actually want to go to war because he realized like who they were fighting weren't inherently evil. They were their enemies because they were trying to take the land, but overall it wasn't overall that King Arthur didn't want to go to war. I'm not sure. Thank you for the follow, GPS Kroll. Appreciate it. All right. Arash says, I've laid Bedivere down to sleep. He has no noticeable wounds, but he's physically exhausted. If only we'd had a servant specializing in medical care. Both Lord Cursed-Arm and I have no such knowledge. I haven't mastered treatment spells either. Do you think Bedivere's noble phantasm wears away at him after all? It definitely takes its toll on him. Not just physically, but apparently mentally as well. He was crying out in his sleep just now. Forgive me, my king, he said. That's not surprising. Despite only being fused with a Knight of the Round Table, even I feel an indescribable irritation when we fight them. A sense of guilt telling me that this is treason against King Arthur. So for Sir Bedivere, an actual member of the Round Table, it must be a lot worse. What sort of knight is Bedivere? It's related to the end of King Arthur's story. Sir Bedivere is one of King Arthur's longest-serving knights. Despite only having one arm, he is said to have been 3 times as successful than the other knights in battle. Oh, by the other knights, I'm referring to ordinary knights. Compared to the other knights of the Round Table, Sir Bedivere's victories were modest. The most famous anecdote about him is from the end of King Arthur's life. King Arthur's final battle, the Battle of Camelot? Did I pronounce that right? Camelot? It was war not with the invading Saxons, but within the nation between the Knights of Britain. Despite killing the traitor Mordred at Camelot, King Arthur himself suffered a fatal wound. Okay. The king cannot recover on a hill soaked with blood. Believing so, Sir Bedivere carried King Arthur to a pure, sheltered forest. Lying there, the king quietly spoke. Beyond this forest and over the hill is a lake. Cast my famed sword into it. The famous legend of returning the sacred sword Excalibur to the Lady of the Lake. King Arthur, sensing his own death, chose to return it to its proper owner. However, that would mark the end of his life. His faithful retainer Bedivere, out of concern for the king, twice failed in this task. As long as the sword existed, the king was immortal. Bedivere believed it had the power to heal his mortal wound. Through the woods, over a hill, debating the sword's return with each trip to the lake, he would fail and return to the king. And upon his return, he would lie to the king by saying, "I have returned the sword." It is said to be Sir Bedivere's one and only act of disloyalty. Yes, a very compassionate decision in keeping with Bedivere's character. But King Arthur could not be deceived. In a quiet voice, he would say to him, "Do your duty." And so Bedivere made a third journey over the hill. This time, it was dawn. Accepting that he could no longer sway the king's heart, he cast the sacred sword into the lake's depths. With Excalibur delivered to the Lady of the Lake, he made his way back to the forest. That is how King Arthur drew his final breath and fulfilled his responsibility. The king's body was sent to a sea on a boat and is said to have reached the legendary paradise Avalon. Yes, it is believed he'll return when Britain is endangered and lead the people once more. King Arthur's gravestone in England is said to have the epitaph, "Here lies Arthur, the once and future king." That must be tough. Yes, Sir Bedivere's anxiety is indeed a cause for concern. Fighting against his former brethren must also be tough. But above all, his beloved King Arthur is being a tyrannical ruler, completely different from how he was in life. Even in the name of justice, turning on a king you once served must be an unforgivable act for a knight. There you are, Max. Forgive my delay. I've just returned from checking on the village. Thanks to you, we were able to keep the damage to a minimum. On behalf of the village leader, I humbly offer my thanks. We are truly indebted to you. You may be right. If we'd given up back then, this village wouldn't be here right now. It was a spur-of-the-moment decision, but it looks like Max's bet was correct. It was a spur of the moment because he fucking launched us. Yes, the Arash sky-flying incident. Let it go down in Chaldea's history forever. We'll also say, when Arash ties a rope to his arrow, beware. Yes, may no one else fall victim like we did. By the way, Hassan, what are your plans from now on? Introduce you to the village leader, of course. We've come all this way after all. It's a good opportunity. Hell yeah. We are already in cooperation with each other. I'll introduce you all as my new military power. Ha ha ha. I'm sure talks will go smoothly now. She too was grateful for your assistance. Oh, speak of the devil. Yes, this way. 100 personas. These are my new brethren I was telling you about. Oh, it's the buff chick. I apologize for the delay. I have nothing but thanks for your assistance on this occasion. Wasn't she the one that had the, we met at the beginning of the Singularity? I think this was her. I'm the guardian of this village, an old man of the mountain. Hassan of the 100%. Huh? Yeah, she recognizes us. What? You're the one from... Whoa! Ah, so you've already met. How convenient. Ha 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 ha. After a long explanation later. Ooh! I refuse. They cannot be trusted. Fighting together is completely out of the question. Be thankful that I don't slaughter you here and now in front of these villagers. We won't feed you either. The place is strapped for food, even for today. For 2 days now, the villagers have only had a little water and salt. We have no food to serve to the likes of you. What is this? Going so far to reveal your face while making such threats? Max, what on earth happened? 100 Personas is indeed nasty and stubborn, easy to resent, but also the most calculating Hassan. Even without my explanation, she should know that Max's assistance is worth its weight in gold. We met once back in Egypt. Hey, quit speaking as if it's all over. Do you know how much I've suffered thanks to you? You disrupt my carefully crafted Nitocris abduction, force me to reveal my face, and now to suffer the humiliation of being rescued by such a hated enemy? If the great founder was to find out about this, I would surely be punished. I will never fight alongside you. What's wrong with you, cursed arm, to trust in the knight of a round table of all people? Haha, it's like watching my former self. It'll be hard to convince this one. Alright, let's fight then. Oh god, we gotta prove it. No thanks. Did you think I would accept you if you beat me? If anything, I'd hate you more. Fool. Idiot. She's worse than Mordred. What exactly did you guys do to her? But she's also an old man of the mountain. Without her help, we can't even advance onto the holy city. We've got to convince her somehow. By the way, 100 Personas, how is the other matter going? Oh, that. No developments. At this rate, it's just a matter of waiting for death. I'm sure she is not one to break her silence, but I hear there are matters of torture within the Round Table. If she were to reveal our plans before she dies, we would lose our chance of a counterattack. That is worrying, truly worrying. If only we could find someone somewhere. Someone stronger than us, able to work independently, good at leading servants, and willing to help us. Where are you ever going to find such a convenient helper? Give me a break, fool. Right here in front of my face, fools. Ugh. Ugh. Silently shadow boxes. Senpai, it seems we can help them in some way. Yes, to put it simply, one old man of the mountain has been captured by the enemy. If it were any other old man of the mountain, we wouldn't be worried. She would have taken her own life upon capture. But this one is young, and her innate constitution prevents her from killing herself. Unless we rescue her, she may eventually leak our information to the enemy. Unfortunately, the fort she's being held in belongs to the Round Table. It will be difficult to penetrate. We've sent a select few to attempt it, but so far none have returned. Alright, leave it to us. So an instant reply. Oh, how reassuring. I knew you would say so. So how about it, 100 Personas? You said we can't trust Max? After saving our skin twice, surely you have no complaints. Still, it all depends on what they do next. Let's have them prepare a hostage. There are many who promise to help, then flee. Leave one of your members here. It'll be in exchange for the captured old man of the mountain. I won't have any objections then. That's perfect. We can let Bedivere rest. Then please take one of our leaders, Sir Bedivere, as your hostage. Guard him with your strictest men so he can't do anything but lie down. Oh, okay. That Knight of the Round Table, huh? That sounds like a fair exchange. Then it's decided. Ready, Max? Yes, let's go with a select few. Excellent. It'll be a good chance for Bedivere to take a load off. Then, let's go. I'll show you to the fort. What about Arash? I don't see him here. I've asked Lord Arash to protect the village. There's no guarantee that Mordred won't come back. And without me, the village won't have anyone to provide food. But thankfully, when it comes to hunting, Lord Arash is more skilled than me. He will make sure everyone eats. This isn't the front lines. It's a shelter for people who can't fight. I see. That's why everyone looks so worried. Let's go. No need for unnecessary sympathy. After all, it takes an entire day to reach the fort. Before that, some warm-up exercises. I don't know if this bodes well or not. We're surrounded by bandits. Time's too precious for detours. We'll rout them and advance, Max. Of course. Bandits out of nowhere. Where else would this game be without them? Hell yeah. We really be two-turn farming out here. Behind the fortress. The winds are picking up. Hehehe. Sandstorms are child's play for us. A good omen indeed. Sorry if it was difficult to understand. What Hunter Persona means is... soldiers of the Holy City will never find us in a sandstorm. We are in luck. Now's our chance. Let's hurry. You don't need to translate every little thing I say. We'd get lost in all of it if it weren't for you. What a relief you're here with us. It looks like we'll quickly reach the fort without encountering any Holy City forces. No, wait, servants detected up ahead. One is heading for the same direction you are. The magical energy response is enormous. A servant? Is it strong? An A-rank servant? Oh no, sorry, scratch that. Rather, it's an interesting one. How should I describe it? Shiny and fluffy, yet also stocky. It's a colorful servant, impossible for the Knights of the Round Table. Sounds like a weirdo. What? Help! Someone do something! Did you hear that? A woman scream, Master. Let's go save her. Yeah, in which case, it may be an anti-hero. It's a servant battle. Be on your guard. Foe! That fool rushes off to help even before determining the opponent's strength? No. It seems that this time a reason outweighed the instinct. The reason being that someone requires assistance. Max is among the best at sensing danger. If it were a hopeless battle, there'd be more hesitation. But still, only hesitation? What a fool indeed. What's up, Tom? The grinding is good. We've only been streaming for, like, 30 minutes, but I've only been playing for, like, 15, maybe. I really like the Camelot story. I know I'm, like, an Artoria simp, but I'm a really big fan of the Camelot story so far. Definitely like miles better than all the other Singularities. Yeah, Camelot's pretty good. Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm excited to finish all the Singularities and actually get to what's the final Singularity called? Solomon, because I know Solomon. I've been spoiled by like the movie trailer and shit on social media, but I know it's like Avengers Endgame, pretty much. Like all the servants come to help out, so I'm excited to check that one out too. And then get to the Lost Belts, where I've heard the Lost Belts are really good too. I don't even know what the hell the Lost Belts are either, so like getting more information about them will be cool. Like, from the little I know about the Lost Belts, they're basically like they're singularities but different. So I'm interested to find out what the Lost Belts are all about. Lost Belts are amazing. I heard that like Nasu's writing and that shit was fucking crazy. We've defeated the hostile forces, but the source of the scream in question is still... Fo. That servant is close, be careful. Help! I'm not tasty! Oh, stop. Don't... Wait. Who's talking? What? Oh, stop. Don't breathe fire or anything. It's hot, all right. The whole thing about my meat being tasty is only a rumor! So don't treat me so roughly. Hungry. I am so hungry. Toda is a dummy. What a nuisance. But I can't ignore a woman's scream. Curse me for not being cold-blooded Zide. Right now. That way, Max, we've spotted signs of the enemy. Roger that. Let's go, Mash. Yes, Smash Cure Light, here to attack and rescue. Hell yeah. He's only written one of the Lost Bouts? Oh, really? But doesn't he help out, though? Or approve them or something? Because I remember people, I think he was saying that he, or someone, I can't remember where I heard it, but I heard that Nasu was gonna be like done after the Lost Belts were done. He was gonna be done like helping out or approving like FGO's story writing, and like people were super sad about that. That's probably something I just heard in one of the FGO discords though, so fuck if I know if it's true or not. He gives vague looks every now and then. Gotcha. Huh. Which Lost Belt did he write? I'm interested to look forward to that one for sure. Oh, whoops! I used that on the wrong turn. He wrote 6. Oh, okay. Is that the most recent one, or are we on 7 already? Or JP is? NA is on 5, or we just finished 5, I think, right? Ryder can't go into space where everything does stop the sun from exploding. The one where I fell asleep on 3 separate occasions, was bored out of mind, and left feeling robbed. 6? The one Nasu wrote? Or are you talking about 5? I don't know anything about like the stories of the Lost Bout or anything, but I know that like different servants come from them and like the aesthetics they have. And I think, is Lost Bout 2 the one with Castra Scotty? Because she her Lost Belt seems really interesting, or the aesthetic of it. I like the like Snow Kingdom or whatever it is she had. Looked interesting. Yeah, I'm excited to get to the Lost Belts. They seem super cool. 5 is your favorite? Oh, okay. Damn. I think it's so crazy how they're like the stories are like so long they had to like cut them into parts. 5 is peak? Ooh, okay. Phew, we've completely defeated the hostile forces, but there's no sign of any servants. Yet there's definitely a servant response. What this means is Sniff. Hick. That was scary. So scary. Why is it always when you're at your weakest that they all come at you? Like, BAM! I didn't do anything at all. Oh well, I guess I was hogging the water hole, I guess. But even then, I at least left enough for the wild animals. Sniff, sniff. That woman's crying. Who is she? What shall we do, senpai? Hello? Sob, sob, sheesh. Why do I always get into these situations? Okay, I thought for a second this was the one that was kidnapped at the beginning, but no, she was leaving. She was with the Knights of the Round Table and she was leaving. That's where I remember her from. I materialize here all alone. I can't hear the body. Oh my gosh, I cannot pronounce that. Bodhisattva's voice anymore. Turning into spirit form feels kind of gross, so I don't want to hick. Ugh, and it's all because of... Oh, if only I didn't give Wukong and the boys time off. But what else was I supposed to do? Those idiot disciples were so unbelievably helpless. Wu Jing's still single at that age. Go back to the heavenly realm already and find yourself a wife. Damn! She called him maidenless. Then to think Baje was actually married once. That he had a wife and kids. You sure can't judge a pig by its cover. Haha, nice one. Oh my god. But I can't forgive him for leaving his wife all alone. Hence, he is excommunicated until he apologized to her. And that Wukong, back on the flowers and fruit mountain, he can have his pick. What's he doing hanging around me? Hurry back to your mountain so that everyone can feel safe. Me, I'm perfectly fine alone. I'm going to become a Buddha. I can worry about falling in love after that. Senpai, this lady, could it be? Yep, she's a servant. Huh, that's the servant you've been talking about? Yes, she's definitely a servant considering her aura and her magical energy. There's no doubt about it. Nonsense. Are you having that despite her top-level spirit origin, she was screaming from an animal attack? Whoa, what is this? What is that gigantic monster? There shouldn't be any monsters like that in this land. What? No! Could that dragon be... I didn't have any food, so I figured I'd ask the white dragon horse for help, but when I tried to summon him, I failed. Oh no. So I told him, sorry, I can't send you home, just give up. But then he got angry and attacked me. Maybe a demonic dragon that's making people suffer in France. Senpai, I see it now too. This lady is indeed interesting. This is great. This is great. To his Norse with Norse stuff? Ooh. Good morning, Black Angel Rose. How are you? The horse fucker. Let Monkey live on his peach mountain in peace. I love her character already. She goes, I tried to summon a dragon and then I couldn't feed it, so it got angry at me. You just woke up? Ooh, perfect. I just started streaming. We haven't even been live an hour yet. Whoops. Oh shit. I didn't get enough back. We're gonna have to plug suit. Oh, it's no North stuff. A meme fest. You haven't had your drug yet? Oh shit. Caffeine. The drug. Damn. I really failed to 3-turn farm this shit.
Did I do that?
Hey, Poggers, appreciate the follow. Damn. Fuck. Pocky, yeah. They sell it at frickin' 7-Eleven down the street. When they first started selling Pocky there, I was like, what? Nummy? Mm-hmm. That's right. I am Zwansang Sansang. With the guidance of the Buddha, I've materialized in this world. My class? Caster, of course. Not much of a reaction, huh? Well, no matter. I'll continue. I was summoned somewhere in this world about half a year ago. Following the Buddha's guidance, I traveled the Silk Road and ended up here. Of course, I'm here to stop the unprecedented crisis happening here in the Holy Land. Honestly, this is all nothing but trouble for me. In heroic spirit form, I'm still technically on my way back from Tuanzue after all. However, guidance is guidance, so I must go. That's why I'm here, in this forsaken land, this land of endless sandstorms. Shambhala. I apologize for my horrible pronunciations of this shit. This isn't Shambhala. Wait, really? Huh, that doesn't sound right. Well, let's not get caught up in the details. Let your feelings always be composed, as calm as the river, Ganges? Know that is the way to the great enlightenment, okay? Swansang Sansang, Monk Sansang, right? You don't seem like a servant of the holy city. You do seem like quite temperamental though. Huh, Monk Sansang? Are you aware of this era's circumstances? Do you know of the Lion King's holy city? Yes, of course. After all, I lived there for 2 months as an honored guest. You lived in the holy city? Yes, it was such a pleasant place. Everyone was so carefree and happy, and there wasn't a wicked person in sight. But I didn't feel like I belonged there, so I left. I had other places I wanted to see too. You there, Max, was it? Thank you for saving me. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And, it's Mash, right? Yes? Thanks for helping me just now. And you skeletons, thank you too. That leaves the Mr. Mage voice, the mage, Mr. Voice Only. Oh, and that little rabbit there too. Fofo? Well, it is hard to remember a name without a face anyway. Will you be joining us? Of course, I always try to return the favors I receive. and I'm sure I came here for that purpose. Monk Sanzeng is known for traveling as the traveling high priest, so it's only natural for me to join you on your journey. Yes, thank you, Sanzeng. Everything's happening so fast that I can barely keep up, but it's certainly nice to have an increase in fighting power. Thank you, Monk Sanzeng. The assistance of a servant is an unexpected stroke of luck. Not a stroke of luck, the Lord Buddha's divine protection. You all have the Lord Buddha's divine protection. That would be me. I don't have Wukong, or Beiji, or Wujing, or the White Dragon Horse, nor can I hear the Bodhisattva's voice, but whatever. I am the High Priestess who shall one day become a Buddha Zhuangzang Sansang. Just you watch, like the Buddha's palm, I'll save you all as in, like, BAM! Oh, okay, I don't understand this situation, but it's good to have more fighting power. Never a dull moment with Max, is there? Yes, she was crying alone just now, but I'll pretend I didn't see that. Doctor, you just said that out loud! Foe. I couldn't help it, okay? I can't stand being by myself. It makes me feel lonely, scared, and helpless. Toto won't come for me either. I've called and called, but he won't come at all. Don't worry, Sanzang. You're not alone anymore. It's like you're already one of us. Yeah, you're right. I'm not alone. Now that you've calmed down, may I ask you a question? Sure, what is it, Mr. Skeleton? She's such an airhead. I love this character. What's up, projectiles? Max, I bring awful news. What? What's your awful news? Uh-oh. Percival releases massive dong. Am I feeling any better? I mean, I felt fine before. I just had the cough. I still have the cough, though. The real Slade by Blade made a discriminating statement against Baja Blast. He wouldn't dare. Did you come here on your own? It seems you came from the direction in the desert. That's the thing. I actually had one disciple. A servant I met a while ago. He was so hopeless that I took him under my wing. But that idiot, he got captured in front of the Holy City's army fort. I'm his mentor, so I tried to go back and save him, but then lost my way and... Oh, this is beyond hopeless. Alright, just leave it all to us. Exactly. Our objectives are so well aligned it feels like fate. Huh? You mean you'll come with me to the fort? Of course, after all, Senpai's headed there as well. Oh, thanks, Max. I just love you. That settles it. You can be my disciple. Yeah, I'm not really supposed to play favorites, but I'll do everything I can to help you. Thanks, but I think I've had enough of being a disciple. I love her character, man. That's fucking awesome. Here we go. We've made it. That's the fort. It's carefully guarded, however the lookouts can't see very well at night. They might as well be scarecrows. It looks like they've got 10 patrol soldiers around the outer wall, and 10 above it. Doctor, can you scan inside the fort? It's quite a large structure. 2 big buildings and 1 small one. The latter might be stable. And it appears there's a large space underground. It must be a dungeon. A dungeon, huh? One can only imagine what kind of cruel things happen there. Lord Mage, can you detect any servants? 2 underground. Sorry, that's all I can tell. Looks like they're using some old ruins down there. I can't get any more details with the ordinary echolocation technology. What shall we do, Senpai? We can jump onto the gate, so if we could just distract the soldiers on the lookout somehow. No, something's not right. I can feel it. It feels darker since I was last here. The people in this fort are so tense, it's like they're already aware of our movements. Are you saying they're on high alert? Wait, we did just intercept one of the Knights of the Round Table. That must be why those in the Holy City are sensitive to our movements. Huh. Your smug satisfaction is not going to help us, Hunter Personas. We should wait and find another opportunity. Max, why don't we take a day to assess this situation here? It's hard to believe they'll remain on alert for long. Good things come to those who wait, rather than risking danger, huh? Everyone hide, I'm seeing movement from the fort. Honestly, can't they give us a break, making all of us come out here in the middle of the night? It can't be helped. A Knight of the Round Table is secretly visiting this fort. Any form of disrespect and our heads will roll. That's just it. It's a sudden visit without any prior communication, right? And it's not just any Knight of the Round Table. It's the Secretary to His Majesty, the Lion King, Agravain of Iron. Am I saying that right? Agravain? Agravain of Iron. What's the Round Table's second in command doing in a place like this? I thought he's not supposed to leave the Holy City. Oh, I know. Remember, we gave Sir Lancelot that horse the other day. You're not supposed to take the fort's resources without first consulting Sir Agravain. Maybe he's here to pass down his judgment. Seriously? Upon our leader? Yeah, well, he's a piece of garbage who treats refugees like dirt. If he gets fired, it'd be doing us a favor. Or it may be about the suspicious bowman we captured the other day. It took several enforcement knights to finally capture him. Perhaps Sir Agravain is here to kill him with his own hands. Seriously? He's going to be executed? I don't understand a word he's saying, but he's not a bad guy, you know? And ever since he came, our meals got so much better, I actually wanted him to join our side. No, perhaps Sir Agravain is after the old man of the mountain we've locked up in our dungeon. I hear she's quite the beauty, but she's tight-lipped. Even the torturers gave up. Sir Agravain is our best interrogator at the Round Table. They say he's good, so good he can literally make a hippo scream for help. Seriously? As in an actual word, help? Just how brutal can Sir Agravain be? And just how much trouble can one fort hold? Man, I want to move into the Holy City too. No, perhaps. Seriously? You've got more? The signals are leaving your location. It's okay to come out now. I'm excited for FGO JP on June Lost Belt 6.5 coming. Ooh, yeah. Damn, they're on. So what do we, is it on average like a Lost Belt chapter a year? You're on it because if did 5 just end on NA? So then, yeah, it's like a half a chapter a year? Or half a Lost Belt a year? There's bondage play in the dungeon. Alright, this is bad. Nope. Yes, what they saying... If what they are saying just now is true, that would explain the alertness at the fort. Looks like the situation has changed. If Agravain's coming, we've got to hurry. That guy doesn't approve of any servants besides the Knights of the Round Table. We can't wait around all night. They'll get Toda. Yes, the captured Hassan is also in danger. Thankfully, Sir Agravain hasn't reached the fort yet. Let's rescue them both before he gets here. Let's rescue the third old man of the mountain. Wait, Max, may I speak too? I can hear a pin drop 1,000 kilometers away. The group of horses headed for this fort is very near. We'll most likely encounter the enemy group as we emerge from the dungeon. That'll complicate our escape. Let's split into 2 parties. One will break in and rescue the servants. The other will remain here, and after Agravain's entourage appears, launch an ambush on the fort, creating a diversion. I see, but how would you manage the ambush? The soldiers at the fort won't mobilize for just 1 or 2 of us. Won't we need at least 20 of us to cause a diversion? Ho. Leave that to me. The rest of you go to the dungeon. This is the one that was summoned in 0, right? That can, like, duplicate. But 100 personas, you can't go in all alone. Ambush and diversion are my forte. I cannot allow myself to rely on you all the time. I'm an old man of the mountain possessing multiple personas. If I feel like it... Oh, shit. See, when it comes to assassination by numbers, no one can rival me. I may be no match for the Knight of the Round Table, but against mere soldiers, there is no one more suitable than me. I'll at least give those fort soldiers a good scare, and while I'm at it, I'll get you all a horse. All of you, go save Serenity and Toda. 100 personas. Man, you're so cool. Fo. Cut the flattery, hurry up. Then, off we go. Let's move, Max. First, we will jump over this wall, then we will search for the dungeon's entrance. What? We're going to jump this wall without a sound? I can't do that. No way! I will carry Lady Sanzeng with me. Lady Mash, please carry Max. Thanks, Mash. Let's go quietly. Yes, I'll do my best not to get caught. Oh shit, we're already over. Well, that was easy. Maybe 2 or 3 Lost Belt mini chapter? Gotcha. Yeah, because I think 5 came out earlier this year on NA, or like around New Year's, right? And then we got the second. Is it a half, or we got 0.5 like just recently? Wow, that skeleton guy's amazing. To be able to slip into the dungeon like that? Could it be you were one of the phantom thieves before? Lupin? You must have been Arsene Lupin, right? Not quite. Forts are all built the same no matter where you go. Breaking into a fort is one of the most basic skills for any Hassan. Moreover, the entrance to a dungeon can be easily found by tracing the human psyche. That is, hide it in the deepest and darkest corner that can never be heard by enemies nor seen by friends. This holds true in any culture, but be careful. It seems they're simply using what was previously here as a dungeon. Bad things live here. Hassan's right, I've confirmed several ghost-type enemy signatures. They're coming. Respond to the attack as quickly as you can. Don't let the other fort soldiers hear you. What vengeful spirits? Then it's my turn. Leave it to me, Max. I am not reading that. What the fuck? That is moon runes to me, dude. Now everyone come at me. Whatever regrets you may have, I'll guide you all to Nirvana. Alright, get your coffee, Black Angel Rose. So when you playing Destiny again? Hopefully sometime this weekend. I haven't like played anything since the Master Vow of the Disciple raid came out, so I'll probably be trying to finish up some of the seasonal stuff that I never did this weekend before the season ends. This place is bigger and more complicated than we thought, isn't it? We might be outside the fort grounds by now. Yes, it is a wicked structure indeed. It almost feels like it will devour all those who wander into it. You don't seem to have noticed, Lady Mash, but we are 3 levels underground already. What? But I don't remember going down any stairs or slopes. We've been walking down an incline from the start. Only those accustomed to the darkness would notice. Already it's a labyrinth. Looks like this won't be as straightforward after all. By the way, who's Agravain? Oh, that's right, our dear Max doesn't know Agravain very well. He may not be much compared to the glorious legends of Sir Gawain, Sir Lancelot, or Sir Percival, but he was King Arthur's adjutant? His mother, Morgan, the Enchantress, was Arthur's older sister. She cursed and neglected the king his entire life. Wait. Morgan's Arthur's older sister? And that's... Wasn't that the person that Merlin gave Arthur a dick so they could fuck and... So... Mordred is a... incest baby? What? 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 His mother, Morgan the Enchantress. Yeah, Morgan is Artoria's sister. I never knew that. I mean, they look I know that she was a saber face, but I thought that was just for fucking money to sell her. What the fuck? But not by blood? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, you telling me Mordred's an incest baby? His mother, Morgan the Enchantress, was Arthur's older sister. She cursed and neglected the king his entire life. I see, the son of King Arthur's enemy. In other words, he was a spy, a snake in the bosom? What? Yes, if you look after the family tree, he's also a half-brother to the treacherous Sir Mordred. At the same time, he was the youngest brother of Sir Gawain, who swore allegiance to King Arthur. Yes, but apparently Sir Gawain and Morgan never had much interaction. Sir Mordred was also the child of Morgan, but he was only in her care during his childhood. It may be that Morgan raised Sir Agravain as the only son she could trust. Sir Agravain was a cold individual, yet he succeeded King Arthur as the civil officer in charge of Camelot's government. Most of the knights of the Round Table must have hated him. They would have seen him as one of Morgan's men who might turn on them at any moment. But in the end, he was killed by Sir Lancelot. Lancelot had an affair with Guinevere, King Arthur's wife. It was Agravain who denounced the two unfaithful. Agravain even accursed Guinevere of being impure. That's not a servant, is it? Guinevere? I remember hearing that name somewhere. It must have been just Arthur's legend, but... Guinevere was Arthur's wife, and Lancelot had an affair with Guinevere. It was Agravain who denounced the two unfaithful. Agravain even accused Guinevere of being impure. And for that, in a fit of rage, Lancelot slew him. That was the beginning of the collapse of the Round Table. Lancelot escorted Queen Guinevere's safety from Camelot and then returned to his home country of France. And King Arthur, returned from a successful Roman expedition, found himself up against a rebellion led by Sir Mordred, which led to Arthur's death at Camelot. That is the conclusion of the famous Arthurian legend. Right, in that sense, you can even say Agravain murdered King Arthur as Morgan had planned. Had he not revealed Queen Guinevere and Lancelot's affair, the Round Table wouldn't have fallen. That's right, you may say he achieved the biggest impact with the smallest gesture. I was never interested in the legend of the Knights of the Round Table, but hearing it now makes me think. They pride themselves on glory and chivalry, but in the end, their lives were just as bitter. Foe. Hello, Toda, where are you? Hello? Foe! We've been looking all over, but still can't find him. Don't tell me they've already killed him. No way. It's all my fault. I'm supposed to be his mentor, but I can't even say one of my disciples. Sorry. I'm sorry, Toda. Foe! Foe, stop, right now. We don't have time to... Master, there's a hidden passageway here. I can see jail cells. Enemy guard presence confirmed in front of them. It appears there's a servant inside. Really? Hang on, I'll be there. I'll be there right away. Huh. That frantic, worried voice. Hey, is that you, Sansang? Toda, that voice just now. Toda, hello, yes, it's me. When her disciple's in need, she will jump the fences, even of the gardens of Gandharva Castle. In matters of Abhidharma, named Sutta Pitka, not English. These be the way to the Buddha, and these be the way to the Buddha, and these I have mastered. I, Monk Sansang. I may be late, but Zhuangzang Sansang is back. Ah, yes, there's no mistaking that sinfully showy speech, yet despite my joy, I'll tell you to be careful. That prison guard is monstrously strong as me. See, look, he's heading your way. Especially his kicks. His kicks hurt. Ha ha ha. Your guts will spill if he tags you a good one. What? Oh no, everyone intercept, intercept. Let's take down that big one and get Tota out of here. Ow. Ow. Hell yeah. Ah, so close to leveling up. Oh, it's this guy. The 3-star. Ah, brilliant. That was truly a match worth watching. I kept biting my fingernails in anticipation, so much that coupled with this hunger, I was about to eat my own hands. Ah, there we go. Did you just walk out of that jail cell on your own? Well, yeah, I could have stepped out at any time, but I've finally grown tired of lying around. It's about time I got to work. So, I take it that you're the ones who came to attack this fort? Ha ha ha. You don't say, you don't say! After all, you must be quite the softies to befriend Zhuangzang. Each one of you is an outstandingly good person, I'm sure. Tota, where are your manners? At least introduce yourself first. Are you a monkey or what? Huh? Oh, come to think of it, we don't even know each other's names. I got carried away. Forgive me. Servant, Archer. My true name is Twara Tota. Through fate, I ended up protecting that monk over there. Escorting, not protecting. Gosh, how many times have I told you? You're my disciple, remember? Disciples have to protect their mentors no matter what. Got that? They have to protect their mentor's integrity and their mentor's safety. Listen! Gee, don't make me worry so much, okay? Promise me... Oh, and if you break that promise, I'll send the Buddha's palm after you, like, BAM! Okay, sorry, I didn't think you'd become so meek. Huh, no, wait. It was you, remember? You were the one who said that fort looks so much fun. You were the one who ran off to pick a fight with the knights, and look what came of it. Next thing I knew, you were already nowhere in sight. I went looking around for you, but then the hunger kicked in. I came across a knight in purple armor, but he made quick work of me in my weakened state. Now look where I am. A knight in purple armor? Was that a knight of the Round Table? He called himself Lancelot. He was truly frightening and straightforward, a simple yet powerful swordsman. Sensing danger, I quickly surrounded and let myself be caught. I was getting sleepy anyway. Whoa, you grew sleepy during your fight so you purposely lost to him? Also, you could get to a bed? It seems we've stumbled upon yet another dynamic heroic spirit. Tawara, hold up! This is the samurai who... Regardless, you saved me, and that's a fact. Was it you who brought Sanzang? Then let me thank you. I am glad you made it in time. Of course I meant Sanzang. What's the straw bag? This? Well, that's a surprise for later. I will show you the blessing of the sun, one pile after another. Never mind that, Tota. We're looking for one more prisoner. Would you know where she is? Apparently she's like the skeleton guy over there. What? A mask sewn onto your skull? Doesn't that hurt? Of course, somewhat. My mask does stick to my face much firmer than any of the other old men. Seems like you have your reasons. I have asked a foolish question. Do forgive me. As for your inquiry, I'm not sure whether they have the same face as you, but there's another prisoner back there to my left. We appreciate it. Let's hurry, Max. I think I smell something burning. Yes, let's hurry. And Tota, I'm tired of walking, so carry me on your shoulders. That again? You'll grow fat if you get too lazy, you know. I will not! And quit making me repeat myself. I'm your mentor, remember? Mentors are to be obeyed, remember? Absolute obedience, remember? That's exactly what I mean. Listen, Sanzang, Zwanzang, Sansang. I don't recall ever agreeing to... Yeah, who cares? Come on, carry me. Goodness, what am I going to do with you? I thought this was supposed to be an intense moment. Ah, well, that Tawara Toto over there is a dragon slayer from the Far East, a samurai with interesting tales. Let's hurry up and rescue Hassan, then return to the village. Tota's nodal phantasm will be a brand new discovery for MASH. Doctor, what do you mean? I'd like you to find out with your very own eyes. What can I say? That girl Sanzang there might just be the real savior in all this. Welcome back, Black Angel Rose. Dude, I love these characters, man. Oh, I think we're going against Lancelot now. It looks like. So let's get the boss. The boss fight class out. Where's the Merlin with the Bond CE? You know what? I'll take this one. Looks good. Everyone, bad news. I'm detecting a large-scale movement above ground. Hassan of the 100 Personas must have engaged in the enemy already. That can only mean Agravain is already here. Let's hurry, Max. I'm picking up another life sign. It's beyond this door. Foe. The floor is stained with blood, and there are all sorts of tools hanging on the wall. This is no ordinary prison. There's a girl? She's chained to the wall over there. Who are you? You haven't given up yet? No matter what you may do with me, I won't tell you anything, so hurry up and slit my throat. Let's stop wasting both of our time. After all, pain or poison can't kill me. There will be no need for any throat slitting today, Serenity. I am impressed you've held on for this long. Are you from the Eastern Village? We're here to rescue you. Rescue me? Looks like she's not fully conscious yet. To capture a servant and wear her down to this state, it's probably a skill these Knights of the Round Table, or rather Agravain, possesses, but still, even she's a Hassan. To do this to a child. Stay your tongue. No matter how young she may be, she is a first-rate assassin that was crowned an Old Man of the Mountain. Serenity's age has nothing to do with her skills. Any further comment on such topic would be an insult to her, Lord Mage. I am sorry, that's true. She must be quite an assassin to be able to lead a sect on herself. Wait there, don't come near me. Are you really people from the mountains? No, we're foreigners. We came to rescue you, that much is true. Together with Hassan of the Cursed Arm and Hassan of the 100 Personas, we broke in here to do just that. They speak the truth, Serenity, hence you can relax your guard. You mustn't lose hope. I hate to ask, Max, but could you unshackle her? Somehow, that chain is not friendly towards servants. Must have been rough. Here, stay still. What's up, Vizsla? Good, the chains came off. Now you're free. Yes. Oh, look out. You'll trip if you... Watches? No, just watch her fall. No, we're gonna jump up and help. Huh? Oh, we drop her anyway? What was that sound just now? Serenity lost her footing and Senpai jumped in to catch her. They've collapsed into each other's arms. Senpai has cushioned her fall. Hassan's mask seems to have fallen off on the impact. It's on the ground. Oh boy. And for some reason, they aren't getting up. Both of them are just rooted on the spot. Oh boy. What the fuck? Oh, I can sense a brand new romance blossoming. I mean, this is bad, right? This is not good.
Did I do that?
Hurry and get up, Max. I understand how you feel, but we're in enemy territory right now. No, this person will never be able to get up again. The Zabania I've acquired will take the life of anyone who touches my body. My body is poisonous, every inch of it, and every drop of fluid inside it is extremely poisonous. Based on the legend of Visha Kanya from the far eastern land, I'm a poison girl created by a religious cult to be a living lump of poison. Normally, interaction wouldn't cause immediate death, but we just... Our lips. Oh, Jesus. Mash says, come again? Guardian Soulblade, appreciate the follow. I'm doing good, Vizsla. How are you doing? I didn't catch that. What? I'm sorry, it's too late. This person will die. That's an irreversible fact. I am truly sorry. You all came to save me, yet I've killed again. I almost died from shock in a way, but anyway. Huh? No, that's not possible. How? I don't understand. Right, Senpai has a skill anti-poison, temporary name. You don't have to worry, Hassan. Oh yeah, even the demonic fog in London didn't do anything. There's no doubt about it, Max is shrouded in some kind of anti-filth protection. It's most likely an effect of Mash's shield. It protects its contractor from illness. Ooh. Are you really alright? Are we able to touch? Senpai, and even I, will most likely have no problem, unless it's due to some kind of noble phantasm level mystic. Is that right? Anyway, let's return to the surface soon. Even if 100 Personas is capable of multiplying herself, the burden is too heavy for her alone. Let's join her right away and relocate somewhere we can rest before the night of the roundtable shows up. Nonsense. You should just rest here. Hello everyone, and welcome to my torture chamber. Even the thieves are still guests from far away. Greetings, Master of Chaldea. Aw shit, here we go. Pretty good playing some Lost Ark right now? Hell yeah. I've heard good things about Lost Ark. Agravain of the Round Table! Ah, it seems there's no need to introduce myself. Oh, don't worry, no need to introduce yourselves either. Once master, one master, one contract servant, 2 old men of the mountain, and finally, San Zhang, who so arrogantly left our holy city behind along with her escorting servant. All of you are targets of enforcement. Please allow us to take care of you immediately. Enforcement night's approaching. They won't listen to reason. Still no sense of playfulness, huh, Agravain? Don't you know that's why everybody hates you? That's fine. I despise humans, so I couldn't wish for more. I'm but a simple man, the complete opposite of you, who dreams of leading everyone to enlightenment. There you go again. I see, then you're definitely my enemy. My bow embodies the power of Hachiman, the great Bodhisattva. Let my arrows rid you of your melancholy. Why, you ask? Because in a peaceful world, even the delicious meal will taste plain without smiles. Having a depressed face like that will ruin any feast. These fucking characters, dude. Alright. Going against some Hubby Knights first.
はい、お望みのままに。くらえ。何？
これでどうかな。レオ、行くぜ。これでどうかな。
はい。そうです。くらえ。お任せ。夢のようにはい。お望みのままに。くらえ。そうです。
せい。では、
お望みのままに。
これこそがアスカロンの真珠。汝は竜、スミアリアスカロン。
そうです。
テラ。
はい、ええ。くらえ。何時の道はすでに途絶えた。
まさか。
リラックスリラックス。王の話をするとしよう。いいとも。ええ。そこは壁もなく城もなく二層なる始まりの空。魂のありかを見せようか。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。そうです。どう？おっとおっと。
Crit. Let's go. Nice. Oh, what? I thought we were actually going against a boss. I would have fucking NP'd. Yeah, there's no boss. What the fuck?
行きなさい。すべての邪悪をここに。これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の本能。ラクロンの面の竜兵。悪いね。何？もう。お任せ。夢のように。この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。さあどうだ。いいの？はいはい。
Oh my god! Bye bye.
往復の時は来た。これは
Shorty strong. Yeah, that's John the Arc Alter. That's my desktop wallpaper right here on the side of my screen. I love her. I actually have a back there. I have framed posters, framed art pieces of both the altars too. That's John right there, and that's Salter right there. Saber altar, John altar, or Artoria, Pendragon altar, and John altar. I do like my goth girls. I leveled up too. Here, so we're not wasting. Let me do a farm node real quick, so I'm not wasting AP generation. Double Merlin is broken. It really is. It's fucking ridiculous. the Buster fucking heal. I thought I didn't realize it. Like, I knew Merlin was busted, but what really like blew my mind when I finally got my hands on a Merlin was the what would you call it? The snowball effect of his NP, right? Because if you have two Merlins and they both cast their NPs, they're both gonna get their NP back like within a few turns, and then they use it again and again and again and again to the point where you literally like they can just NP every other fucking turn because the NP snowball effect is just insane. Like, that shit blew my mind when I first started using him, was the NP. And then obviously his skills, he literally has John's a 5-star servant's NP just on a fucking skill. The invincibility is fucking insane too. And nice Jalter, you'll be able to get her costume soon. I know, I was so... When I first got her, the first thing I did was like, because I'm a huge Salter fan, and I have the Shinjuki costume for Salter, I was like, how do I get the Shinjuki costume for Jalter? And I like looked it up, and people were like, yeah, it hasn't actually been rerun, or you haven't even been able to get it over here on JP yet. And I was like, damn it, dude, so I'm gonna have to wait like over 2 years. But with the news this morning, who knows, maybe I won't have to wait 2 years.
I remember you.
Hey, Paul. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Paul, for the 7-month resub. Who am I saving for? Definitely, I want to try to get Berserker Summer Musashi to NP5. I have her at NP2, and I know you can farm like with NP2, but I would really like an NP5 just to have an NP5, so I know I'm like 100% set on farming, because like my Edmund Dantes right here is an NP5, and he's been my main farmer for like the past 1.5 years, and I would love to get once Castoria comes out, I would love to have just a Castoria, just a normal Castoria. I don't need extra NP levels, even though I know it could help for challenge quests, because what does the extra NP levels do on Castoria? I think it's the attack level can go from like 30% up to 50%, I think, to in between NP1 and NP5. But I just need one Castoria, but I would love an NP5 Summer Musashi. Just to have her, honestly. I hope they bring it to us early. They brought us servant coins super early. I know, that blew my mind. That's the earliest. Like, sometimes they do things earlier, but like that was the earliest I've ever seen something for sure. Do we know our third for the dungeon, or do I gotta look for someone? We gotta make sure we get it done day 1. Oh, for sure. I don't have a third, Paul, if you want to ask anyone. I have 680 quartz for Castor Artoria. The rest is being saved for Muramasa. I forgot about Muramasa too. Yeah, he's at least like half a year. He's New Year's, right? So we at least have 6 months to save for him, right? Castoria's extra NP levels also let you take more hits with her NP. Oh wow! So you get like more hits with the unpenetrable invincibility. That shit's insane. Like, they were really like, Yeah, Merlin's invincibility is cool and all, but what if we made an invincibility that couldn't be pierced by anything? That shit's crazy. More than one turn of hits with NP levels. Oh wow. So it lasts longer. Fuck. Maybe I should roll for at least an NP2 then. I don't know. We'll see. It all depends on like how long it takes me to get Summer Musashi, because like I'm prepared to break out the. I've still got a bunch of free quests to go through and get I'm only sitting at like 100 Saint Quartz right now, but I've still got a lot of free quests I got to go through, and then I'll get some Saint Quartz between the events between now and Castoria, but I know for a fact I want to get an NP5 Summer Musashi, and I'm prepared to break out the credit card for her. The issue with me is, when the heck am I going to be able to seriously roll Morgan, since she has a whopping 4 raid ups in less than a year? Yeah, I guess just look at the surrounding like ones and figure out like what would be a good time to save. Morgan too. Is Morgan like the best farmer probably to pair with Koinskaya? If I'm pronouncing that right. 2023, 2024 is going to be murder wallets. I know, we got next year Oberon, both the Koinskaya of light and dark. Morgan. That she may as well be. Yeah, oof. Koinskaya of Dark isn't really necessary, though. Yeah, I didn't even know about Dark until like a few weeks ago, because she's still relatively new, right? But when I was looking into her, it seems like she's just really good to pair with Koinskaya of Light, right? With a Buster Servant. So if you have a Koinskaya of Dark, she does like everything that Light doesn't do, and you basically have all your bases covered if you have both of them. Why are there event Cs on here? What the fuck? You know what I was bummed that we didn't get? So, we're getting so much stuff early with the news this morning, right? Servant coins and all that. But I'm bummed they didn't do what I've been waiting for is the quality of life change, where you can have up to 3 normal support lists and then 3 event support lists, because then I can finally put like, I have a Merlin leveled up. I have like 4 different like good support casters. I've got a Scotty, a Merlin, what? Oh my gosh, what's Fox Girl's name? I always forget her because I never use her. Fox Girl, Miyu, and what's the other? Oh, Waver, and I also have a Waver. And so I've got those like 4 really good support servants that I want people to be able to use, but there's not enough fucking things on the support list to be able to put them all on there. Me is going to be wonderful function eventually. Rolled for Dark because Lasangle want to milk us out for Mundi because only she has secret the secretary outfit, and they can't add it as a Spiritron dress for Koinskaya of Light. Oh, they they really do be milking. That's funny. Arjuna Altar got another raid up. That's good, because I heard I got Arjuna Altar from the Lucky Bag. When was the last Lucky Bag? Was that last summer or the last fall? I got him from the Lucky Bag, and I was like, you know what? I was like, because I think Berserker Musashi was on there, Arjuna Alter was on there, and there was one other Berserker on there because I wanted higher Berserker Musashi NP levels, so I was like, I might as well roll on the Berserker banner. And I got Arjuna Alter out of it, and I was like, you know what? I'll take it because I don't think he's had a rerun yet on JP, so that's good to know that he's got another one. Suddenly feel like dressing up. Maybe I will go out later, just all in lace and black vampire look. The full edgy. Voyager, Double Miu, Insanity. Zerku Musashi can't complain. Yeah, for sure. And her rerun. We still don't have a date for the rerun, but I'm hoping next week because there's like there's nothing going on this week for the most part. We had the end of the end of this event and just the what's it called that I can't even get for my Rhinez. The skill upgrades that I'm not at the Lost Belt yet, so I can't even fucking do it. Oh my gosh, what are the name of those quests? Going on the GSSR for this year's servants because I'm skipping everything for Castoria. That's a smart move, honestly. I wish I could do that, but my something deep down in my heart, in my desire is telling me to fucking go for the higher Berserker Musashi copies. I'm glad you're pushing through the story. Lasangle has made many events story locked. Oof. Yeah, that's another big reason I am. So many events are either locked behind one of the Lost Belts, but a majority of them have been like that I haven't been able to participate in have been just locked behind Solomon. So, and I want to watch the anime adaptations too, because I told myself I wasn't gonna watch the anime adaptations until I read the source material. So I already bought the first Camelot movie on YouTube, but I haven't watched it yet, and I was gonna finish Camelot and then watch that. I don't think the second one's out yet to buy though. I don't believe so anyway. Or maybe it is and I just didn't see it on YouTube. I don't know why I'm using skills on the first wave. Second one will be out soon. Aniplex USA just put it up the trailer. Oh, okay, nice. Hell yeah. I don't get the desire to dress up often. Hell, I'd love to get myself a long black lace dress like a black swan. Ooh. You know who I've been jealous of the outfits lately that like all Fate fans can probably agree with me is Lil Nas. When he goes to every event and he literally just looks like Gilgamesh. Like he's such a fucking I think twice now he's dressed up. He dressed up in that all gold armor, literally like Fate Zero Gilgamesh armor. And then he had the other one, he dressed up in more like Egyptian attire and looked like Ozymandias. Fucking absolute badass. Just pulls up to any event just looking like a Greek god. Camelot's so good. I love the story so far. I don't know where I'm at. I know it's a long one. I think I'm about maybe like a quarter or a third of the way through the story. But I really enjoy it. It's easily miles above everything I've experienced story-wise so far, for sure. Have you seen Gwaine yet? Yeah. Look at my fight with him, was insane. You do exclamation point Herc. That clip is fucking nuts. I had Herc beat Gwaine, and then I got Herc's Bond level 10 craft essence off of that fight too. It was nuts. Okay, now that we've used some AP, back to the story. Okay, now I think we're gonna fight. What's his name? Maybe? I'm looking for a Merlin with a good craft essence. Oh, there we go. Spawned one. Up on my support list to carry people through Camelot. That's what I literally had like 2 other people earlier telling me. They were like, Max, do you have a Urilee? And I was like, I do. I think I have an NP5 Urilee. And she's just not leveled up at all. And people are like, level her. She's really good for Camelot. Bond 10 Herc is so busted, and post Olympus Buster buff is coming. He's gonna be even more busted. I saw that the other day. I'm debating. I think I might grail Herc up to level 100 and then just always have him on my back line. So if all else fails and my front line gets destroyed, I can always rely on Herc. When in doubt, Herc it out. All right, we've defeated the Enforcement Knights, but I'm picking up more enemies. More are coming. We'll only get overwhelmed if we keep fighting. We have to find an escape route. There are no escape routes, so this is checkmate for us, Agravain. Of course, I am different than the others sitting at the round table. I do not seek glory, only results. You're all finished here. It's a shame that your death is so forgettable. Yet, Gawain, that fool, how could he have failed to capture these simpletons? Surely it wasn't out of distrust for the king. No, Sir Gawain would never do such a thing. He himself is the sword serving the king. He's not like Lancelot. Agravain, no, Aggie. Aggie? You know what? I'm gonna call you Aggie from now on. You tramp! How dare you speak to Lord Agravain like that? Have you no fear? Prepare to be punished. It's alright. Stand down. Zwanzang Sanzang, I have no intention of discussing anything with you. Never have, never will. But I value the depth of your insights. It may be from a little girl's perspective, but you must have seen a number of lands. For that sole reason, there's value in lending an ear to your stories. Little girl? You're not that much older than me, Aggie. You! I shall grant you one last chance, a chance to return to this side. You saw what life was like in the Holy City. You saw what life was like among the mountain tribes. I'm sure you also saw Ozymandias' land, the territory of Egypt. With that in mind, let me pose this question for you. Is the Lion King in the wrong? Well... Sanzang? Exactly. You of all people should understand, Swanzang Sanzang. Our holy city is the only truth, the only ideal. No matter which side you are on, we share the same goal. We are merely searching for a way to survive. To defend the people of our nation. Even that Ozymandias thinks the same thing. But with their policies, they won't change anything. They'll just fall into ruin along with the world, along with the era. Think back onto your time in the Holy City. Everyone lived a satisfying life. They bettered each other. They respected each other. The utopia once dreamed of by the King of Knights has come true in the Holy City. You turned your back on that. That alone is an insult to me, but the King of Knights, no, His Majesty, the Lion King, respected your thoughtfulness. Therefore, this will be my final offer. Return to the Holy City and sit with us at the Round Table. You will fit well in Gareth's empty seat. I suppose so. To be honest, I've been hesitating this whole time. Which side I should take, the Lion King, the Sun King, or the Mountain People? I wasn't really into the idea from the start. I couldn't hear the Buddha's voice either. When the Buddha is silent, it means things are out of my hands. In other words, Buddha has been telling me to butt out this entire time. Oh, I get it. Buddha, boot out, butt out? You butt out! Shut up, doctor! However, glance. Nope, I can't stay out any longer. No matter how nice the Lion King's holy city may be, I know in my heart that the tactics used by the Round Table are wrong. That's right. Even if the Holy City is a utopia, selecting who will live in it and then killing the rest is unforgivable. It's an atrocity. It isn't an atrocity. It's a conclusion. Those not chosen by the Holy City will die in the wilderness, which by itself wouldn't be so bad, except they'll then develop feelings of hate and jealousy towards it. To build a strong Holy City, we cut off that evil at the source. This is also a mercy of the Lion King. We've never forced anyone. The refugees are free to choose whatever or not they wish to receive the Holy City's sanctuary. We wage war, yes, but only to protect the Holy City from its enemies. If the mountain people give up on the Holy Land, we'll cease fighting too.
Yes.
Then why does this world have
I
an end?
remember you.
Happy 21 months, Max I.
Hey!
Smiling face with hearts.
Alana, thank you so much for the 21 months. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing good. Put in a exclamation point ID in chat, I think, if anyone wants to add. I think my friends list is full right now. I'm at 72 out of 72, but I'll go through and delete a few people if you all want. Oh wait, that's my Bungie ID. Whoops. Friend code. That's it. There it is. You have met I hate women except for my aunt Agravain. Better not delete me. I usually go through and delete the people that like haven't played in like weeks or months. Oh, then why does this world have an end? What? I've journeyed to the other side of the desert and saw that there. That's why I returned. Agravain, I promise not to start crying, so tell me, what are you trying to do? Is the Lion King really in her right mind? Didn't she lose her human heart a long time ago? Are you sure she's still a heroic spirit? You crossed that desert with your own 2 feet? Indeed, it seems I underestimated you. I'm breaking off the negotiations. Resume the enforcement. Damn, what the fuck's at the end of the desert? Hey, answer my questions, or what? You want me to get serious, is that it? My Buddha palm will snap your feeble enforcement knight like a bunch of rice crackers. We shall see. These enforcement knights are different. In the past, there was a fool who fled the court after slaying his brethren in a wild rage. These enforcement knights are modeled after that man and made stronger. They fight like pathetic mad dogs, yet that is fitting for rebel scum like you. Bum bum bum. Oh, what? Wait. Remaining 6. Is this a boss battle or not? Oh no, I chose the wrong setup. We're withdrawing. I'm just gonna Scotty loop this thing. I don't know if it's Here, let me go to my friends list real quick for y'all. Oh, never mind. Friend request. Oh wait, oh, when did I get another spot? Here, I got y'all. Let me scroll down. Sean's not active, but he's a homie. Tipsy? No, they have a Scotty, bro. I'll delete this person. And let me see if there's anyone else I can delete. Omi's a homie. Johan's a homie. Karumi? Level 35. This was a new player that friended me, and I figured they'd use it in some of my supports. Alright, just make sure I had at least one space free. Okay. I'm just gonna try to 2-turn loop these guys. Am I on your friends list? You might be. If you sent me a friend request, I probably accepted it. I usually accept anyone that sends me a friend request, and then I only delete people if they've been inactive for a long time. Oh wait, I read this. My support list makes me very happy. I can put up my Scotty for you. Just got her to 10, 10, 10. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely... I love having Scotties on the friends list for my Edmund Dantes. This Dantes is so freaking strong. He likes the boofs. I did get a copy of Saber Musashi, but I have a NP5 Jalter, and so like the only time I'm ever going to use that Saber Musashi, I think, is if there's like a Lancer boss. Like in my mind, like that's the only thing I can think of. I'll definitely level her and get her up there because I love Musashi as a character. I think she's really, really freaking cute. But I only have one copy. I have an NP1 Musashi, normal Saber Musashi. But I also have an NP5 Jalter. So it's like NP5 Jalter, that's an Avenger that can just do like normal damage against everyone. Or... what's her name? Musashi, Saber Musashi, who's really only going to be better than Jalter when it comes to a Lancer, right? The boops. Mine is not. That was probably my luckiest time in FGO was when I got this NP5 Dantes. It was literally like the last day, and I was like, screw it, I'm gonna spend all my... I know that Dantes can loop with Scotty. I don't have a Scotty yet, but Scotty is coming in November. Why don't I try to invest in a Dantes so I can loop when Scotty comes out? And I was like, I'm gonna try to get higher NP copies. I had like 200 Saint Quartz, and in 200 Saint Quartz, I got an NP5. Like that is the luckiest I've ever been when it comes to FGO. Like that was insane. I was shocked by the end of it. Believe me, you're going to cherish your Musashis when the time comes. Really. Whoops. Her skills are really... She's an excellent, like, character, so I'm definitely going to level her up. Alright. Oh, this is the second one. I thought we were going to fight that dude. My nuttiest roll was a double SSR Muramasa and JP. I got my first copy from the Da Vinci shop ticket. Oh, I can't wait for Muramasa, man. He's insane. I didn't know how insane he was until I saw him loop off of a fucking Lancer node. I was like, what the fuck? Literally saw double Castoria and saw a Saber loop against fucking Lancers. I was like, holy shit, that guy is fucking strong. Definitely want to get him fucking when he comes out. On to the next one. It seems we are at a standstill, but that matters not. I have resources and time on my side. There's no place for us to run in a small place like this. Even if we try to go after Agravain directly, doesn't he have a gift like the other Knights of the Round? Without Lucius, we can't take them down. Good job holding your tongue. No, wait, that's incorrect, Doctor. Sir Agravain doesn't possess a gift. What? Why not? It is obvious. To receive a gift is to enter into a contract with the Lion King, something akin to becoming his servant. Such a situation would prove rather inconvenient for me because I would not be able to do anything to the king, right? I see, so that's how it is. But thanks to that, we now have a fighting chance. Max, focus your attacks on Agravain. That'll turn the tables on him. It will not, fool. The Enforcement Knights will not stop, even if you kill me. You will all die down here. That was decided the moment I arrived. Death means nothing to me, as it is an inevitability. Soon, the Sacred Lance will enter its final phase. When that happens, this era will... What's going on? Lord Agravain? Why are you retreating all by... What's going on? My feet are numb, and I can't breathe. They all passed out. What's going on here? Is it the Hassan of Serenity? Is she touching them or some shit? Yeah! Halt, if you take another step, you will be affected by this poison as well. I am the Hassani? Saba of Serenity, the poisonous flower that blooms at night. As I dance, the wind becomes poison and assassinates the enemy. It's meant to be used upwind, but you can see how it works in an airtight underground facility such as this one. Hehe, it was something I was able to do only because everyone kept the Enforcement Knights at bay. You have my gratitude. And I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, Master Max. Was I useful to you? This girl is scary. Of course. What's up, Akiro Desu? How you doing? Mine's NP3 and he's pretty busted. Level 100 Muramasa can beat Archer nodes with double Castoria, although gotta rely on face card. Oh, did I say I meant Archer, sorry if I said, or what's the one? They're weak to, Sabers are weak to Archer. I meant Archer. Right? Yeah. Sabers are weak to Archers. That's what I meant to say. I saw Muramasa loop on the Archer node, and I thought that was insane. To loop on the class that you're weak to is fucking crazy. We don't need to fight him, just have to have her touch him. Yeah. Another servant that's not ENP1 with double coin sky is Barghest? I don't think I've heard of that guy. Barghest. I'm gonna look him up right now. Geo Barghest? Oh, it's one of the Fairy Knights. Dude, Fairy Knight Lancelot seems insane. They're coming out next year, huh? Fairy Knight Lancelot, the way you use your NP and then it transforms into a different NP is really freaking cool. I like that a lot. That's so interesting. I hope they do stuff like that. And their designs, the Fairy Knights, their designs are freaking insane. Like, they look so cool. I don't know what would you even call that, like, genre of design that they have. It's like a mix between, like, they're like mecha knights almost. Their designs are so freaking cool. And I don't know anything about their lore either, because I'm trying to stay spoiler free for it, but like being on Twitter, you can't escape like the art, and some of the fan art for the Fairy Knights is insane too, but I don't know anything about their lore. I'm eager to get there because they look their designs are so freaking cool. All I know lore-wise is I saw someone have a meme that said, like, you know the Mr. Incredible meme that's like the happy face and then like the really dark face? It was like fairies and like fairy tale stories, and then it was like fairy knights and fate, and it was like the dark Mr. Incredible, and I was like, oh shit, they must be crazy. Yeah, I already know what the Fairy Knights look like. I'm just I'm trying my best to stay spoiler free on their stories, but I've seen all their designs because of Twitter. Fuck the fairies. 2023 is going to hurt the wallet. 2024 is going to hurt the wallet. I really want Bazette. Oh, that's the I saw them recently. Like, I know most of the, like, I don't mind being spoiled by, like, new units. It's just the story is what I'm mainly trying to stay spoiler-free on. What's the, there's one coming out this fall that I've been debating on rolling on. I really shouldn't roll, but the, there's one coming out this fall that's a really good Buster support that I was looking into recently. She looks insane. I think it's the one from the Gouda Gouda event, if I'm not mistaken. And her NP makes it so like her NP levels up the NP what do you call that? Like the level of the NP 2 times, and then also gives like a 50% Buster effectiveness as well. That's like insane. Himiko, yeah, Himiko. Himiko seems insane. She's part of an invincible setup. Yeah, I'd like to get her. The Helluva boss? I don't think I have. Oh, this was the animated series you were saying. Yeah. Oh, I've seen this before. I've seen this series before, or I haven't watched it, but I've definitely, I recognize the art. They're huge in VR chat. There's so many avatars of these characters in VR chat. Yeah, they have a big fan base.
Did I do that?
She's an EX, Himiko, Castoria, Merlin, nobody dies. Oof. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to pick her up then, huh? Nobody dies. The ultimate challenge quest. Alright, let's get back to the story. In any event, thanks to Serenity, we've managed to get ourselves out of trouble. Also, Senpai, you're too close. Serenity is basically glued to your back. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Mash. I guess I'm as blind as a skeleton. Serenity, you should back away. I know it's rare to find a human who doesn't die by your touch. However, that person is our guest and savior. Dude, she's... she's so cute. Wait. Hassan of Serenity age. Let me... before I start saying anything. Is that even... I'm not seeing any age. Guys, this is a Monka S moment. I'm not seeing anything. Smart for checking the age. I mean, we kissed already, dude. I mean, she fell on top of us and our lips touched. Substitute Himiko for Morgan. She's the Immortal Comp for soloing challenge quest single target bosses. Oh. Yeah, that sounds fun. She got clingy and became part of the Stalker trio. The story's really good and they're working on season 2, not to mention one of the characters is... I don't know who that is. AKA Zim? Zim! The only Zim I know is Invader Zim. Don't try to cause any trouble. Of course, I will make sure to take care of our guest. Agravain got away, huh? He ran above ground with his tail between his legs as soon as he sensed the poison. All his men are out cold. I doubt they'll pose any threat now. Well, so,
yes.
what's the situation?
I remember you.
Hey,
Maxima
Vizsla!
Yaya.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the 10-month resub. Thank you, Vizsla. Yes, him. Zim is in that? What the fuck? Technically, she is already dead and should be way older to us since she's a heroic spirit. So technically, she's not underage. I looked up on the wiki Serenity's age, and it was not coming up. So I got a Monka S feeling. Well, so what's the situation? Is it alright for us to move now? Yes, I've stopped my dance, so the poison should have thinned out. Breathing the air might numb you a bit, but it should be fine. I see. In that case, let's hurry back above ground. I'm worried about the 100 personas. The cast is insane. I'll definitely have to check it out. Alright, are we finally going against Agravain now? I don't know if this is him or not. Oh well, I guess we can always back out if it's an actual boss fight. Took you long enough, fools. An entire hour? I thought I would die. I'm so sorry. Great work, 100 Personas. You're from the Western Village, right? Even you came here too? It looks like everything went well. Oh, I saw Agravain heading for the Holy City on horseback just now. Had a feeling that would happen. Well done, Max. I guess all that intense fighting I did wasn't in vain. Still, some survivors. I'll let you guys take care of them. I'm going to go steal some horses. My brain is not functioning. I want to eat some sweet fruit. It's physical work and yet it's mentally draining for you. I should have brought a steam bun. Steamed bun? Is that like locum? Whatever it is, I'll take it. Our village is always short on food. I would love the kids to at least have something sweet to eat. Anyway, Serenity, it's time you showed Max your true strength. That man will lead us from now on. Let him know what you're capable of. Yes, of course. Please count on me, Master Max. There they are. Follow me. Bring as many golems as possible. Don't let anyone get away. Kill them all. For the Camelot movie, did you pick sub or dub for movie? I wanted to pick sub, but I bought the dub on accident. So I remember I bought the dub and I was just watching the first few minutes because I've already experienced like a third of Camelot now. And it was dubbed and I was like, no, I fucked up. But I'll probably end up going back and buying the sub anyway. I think it's so stupid how it doesn't it's not a setting. Like they're two separate fucking digital movies. Like are you kidding me? There's not a setting I can just switch the language? Come on. The dub ain't bag, but whoops, yeah. I might check it out, the dub then. The Fate franchise actually has some surprisingly good dubs. I think Unlimited Blade Works is unironically one of my favorite dubs, and Zero's dub is actually pretty freaking good too. I still prefer the Japanese just because I'm a fucking weeb, but the dub's not bad at all. I can't diss the dubs. I have converted. Bedivere is voiced by Max Middleman, the voice of Ryugi from Persona 5. I haven't played any of the Personas. I need to though. Especially now that like I've never been a fan of turn-based games until I got into Fate Go, and when I got into Fate Go, I was like, wow, I can actually enjoy turn-based games. So I definitely got to try out the Persona games at some point. Oh wait, 100,000? What the frick? Nice. I did not watch the Fate Apocrypha dub, no. I watched Apocrypha, but in sub. I don't even think I checked out the dub at all. Is Apocrypha's dub good? Oh my gosh. I don't know who Mordred's voice actress is for the Japanese voice actress, but she was amazing. I loved Mordred's voice actress. Her every time her name is Miyuki itself. They got Mordred's English voice back for Erica Mendez. When was she used? Oh, in the movie. I hear what you're saying. That's cool. Yeah, I made sure to get Morty's costume too. Her, oh my gosh, I was in tears when I watched Apocrypha, man. I don't want to spoil it for anyone in chat, but her ending was so freaking good, man. The writing for Apocrypha, between the relationship between I always, what's the master's name? I always forget the master's name, the necromancer. But her relationship with him throughout the whole series was so freaking good, man. And the ending was so, I was in tears at the ending. It was so freaking good.
こういうこともできる。なんだと？
Voices Nightingale and Rama too. That's interesting. I did not know that. Ending for Artoria? Yeah, I hope they remake that. I watched the 2006 version and like enjoyed it, but I just want to see it for the ufotable fight scenes would be insane. Man, the Heavensfield movie, the Heavenfield movies. Oh, there's the animation in those movies is fucking crazy. That was my ability, Master Max. Please use me at your discretion. Max, the horses are ready. We should leave at the fort at once. It was unfortunate we missed Agravain, but I think we should be proud of what we achieved. In fact, it was a tremendous pleasure to see him running around. It will be a story to talk about for a long time, ha! Just get on, Cursed Arm. We should head back to the mountains before dawn. Even if Lord Arash is there, we've been away from the village for 2 days now. It worries me. You're right. We also have new guests with us. Let's hurry back and regroup. Her other notable roles are Sinon from SAO, Celti from Durara, Kirara, I don't know any of these animes. I know Sinon from SAO because the SAO was like one of my first animes. Raiden Shogun from Genshin. I'm trying to think of who that is, because I played Genshin. And many more that I can count. She's a fantastic voice actress. I really loved her. Dude, every time she screams out the what's her noble phantasm? Clarent Blood Arthur, dude, the fucking it got me so hyped every time she screamed that shit. I wouldn't mind Ufotable remake as long as they kept the Kenji Kawa's score. The OST for those is always fucking top notch too, for the Fate series. They need to put, I was so happy when they finally put Fate, they got Fate Zero, Unlimited Blade Works, and Fate Go's soundtrack all on Spotify. But the Heavensfield soundtrack is not on Spotify yet. And I was like, please. I know they're recent, but please put the Heavensfield soundtrack on Spotify. The Heavensfield OST is so freaking good. Celti, and I want her helmet. I grabbed Mordred with my free SSR ticket. I did too, but I had her at MP3. I just had, like, there was no other servants I really wanted from it, and so I got Mordred as well just to get her at a higher NP copy. Nightingale and Rama from the FGO, by the way. Sawashiro voices them if it wasn't clear. Yeah. That's interesting, because I would have never guessed that either. She sounds completely different. I love her, like, the scratchy tomboy voice she does for Mordred is just perfect. Artemis too? Really? What? She's a really talented voice actress. She sounds completely different in all those roles. Dude, the Emiya, I didn't I got like a new, that's what I listened to at the gym. I started going to the gym recently and I listened to the Emiya soundtrack every time. Dude, fucking gets me so hyped. But I didn't really like the Emiya soundtrack until the Heavensfield 3 moment. At the beginning of Heaven's Feel 3, dude, when that shit kicks in and he's in his conscience, fighting back, and he goes what does he scream? You're gonna have to keep up with me. That shit was so. I watched that in the theater, and my little brother was next to me, and my little brother had seen Unlimited Blade Works, and as soon as that theme kicked on, we looked at each other and we were like, this shit got me so hyped. It's such a good theme. You'll get her servant coins in a few days? Yeah. I'm hyped. What is it? Tuesday, I think, right? The 23rd? Or they said the 23rd, right? Monday. Why I fight? Yeah, and the one right before it is protect her, defeat him, or defeat him, protect her, one or the other. The entire Heaven's Feel OST, man, is so good. I love how the fight soundtracks are like literally straight out of Dark Souls. Like the Salter versus Hercules fight is probably my favorite. A lot of people, like, especially my friends that have seen the movie, tell me they like the Salter versus Ryder fight in Heaven's Feel 3 a lot better than the Salter Hercules fight. But the Salter Hercules fight is my personal favorite just because of the sheer scale of it. Like the Excalibur Morgan at the end when it does that, the whole scene where giant fucking laser beam, explosion in the sky, and then it just zooms out and literally you see the silhouette of the castle as the huge beam goes up in the sky. That shit blew me away when I first saw it in theaters. That shit fucking, oh, I love it so much. Salter versus Ryder is an amazing fight. It's just the scale of the Hercules one that, like, it's literally like a Dark Souls fight when they're both fighting each other. Like that shit, especially with Hercules coming back again and again, it like reminded me of like Dark Souls, like a boss keep going into like phase 2, phase 3. Shit was insane. Saber learned baseball. Oh, why have I never thought of that? That's so good. The reference to Unlimited Blade Works. I don't know why I've never thought about that. That's so good. She finally learned baseball. Hey, great work. You did it. Heard the great news, Max. Sir Bedivere, you should come out from behind the house, too. We need to give a proper welcome to those who fought hard, right? I know, but I'm so pathetic to be out in such a crucial time. I'm home, Sir Bedivere. Yes, welcome back, Max. I'm glad you're back safely. When I heard that you ran into Sir Agravain, I was extremely worried. But you chased off that Agravain of Iron. What a marvelous work. I wish I was there to see it. So, those two are the new additions. What a unique look they have. Yes, my name is Swansang Sansang. I'm here to bring forth the divine protection of the Buddha. I'm Tawara Tota. Oh, shoot, man. As you can see, I'm just a passerby who somehow got caught up in this. I see, so this is the Western Village. I heard all about the village on the way here. Well then, mwahaha. Save the greetings and long stories for later. First, get a load of this. Traveling on Mount Nigami, exterminating some evil bugs. You can keep scooping from it, but its fortunes never run dry. What is this guy talking about? Thank you for following, Mr. Dustin. Appreciate it. Can I post this perfectly edited clip? You sure can. The last stream I did, though, I got hit with a copyright strike because it's so dumb how I did, because it was a fan dub of Fate Zero, and I got not like in a bad way or whatever, but it like it completely like muted it and made it so I couldn't post the VOD to YouTube, so I had to download the VOD and just cut that bit out. And so, Saber Baseball. I think I've seen this. Just make sure I mute the audio. Y'all can, if you want to post memes, you're more than welcome to in chat, YouTube clips or whatever. but I just won't be able to show them like on stream. But I'll definitely watch them and just give my reaction. This is the I haven't seen this with the baseball. I've seen just the someone posted the clip and said saber baseball or something like that. That's so freaking good. I can't believe I never put 2 and 2 together. She finally learned. That's so good. Morning, zombie. How you doing? All right, what is this guy talking about? Traveling on Mount Mikami, exterminating some evil bugs. You can keep scooping from it, but its fortunes never run dry. 7 rounds at the mountain ain't enough. 8 rounds at the mountain ain't enough. He's talking about his lore that I know nothing about, man. If you're about to eat, make many rounds. The Dragon King's mighty generous, so off with the lid and out with the goods. Is that thing he's carrying? Here we go. Anti-feast, noble phantasm. Shower of tasty rice. Let it rain. Let it rain. What? His noble phantasm's food? Or drinks? What? 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 Huh? What in the world? What is this downpour? Grains? Food? Could this be food? Yes, there's no doubt. This is rice, enough to make 100 personas take off her mask. Wow, what an amazing archer. We have the greatest helper here. Yes, this is part of Buddha's divine protection, you see. This is why Toda and I met. Dude, she's such an airhead. Ah, ta 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 ta. Whoa, whoa. This is just the start. 100 palms Buddha rice balls. We'll keep them coming. Woo, you are awesome. It sounds really lively over there. What happened, Max? A feast has started. Look at how you can drink. Lord Arash, you finished that huge bottle in a second. Well, look at how you can eat, Lord Toda. I'm impressed you finished that huge fish in a flash. These two are completely drunk. They even talk like each other, for goodness sake. This tastes a bit strange, but once you get used to it, it's not all that bad. Alcohol from fermented rice, huh? Not bad. Ooh, they're drinking sake. Sake tastes nasty, but I love it for some reason. Like, I hate most alcohol. Maybe it's just because it's just done quick, because I like vodka as well, and vodka's nasty. Just anything that can get you drunk quick for the most part. $30 for 5 gallons of gas last night. Oof. Feels bad, man. Copyright strike, or it's just a mute. Just a mute is what I meant. Like, it was like, not a strike, but it was like copyrighted, and it muted it. But on YouTube, it like disabled it in all countries because it was the fan dub. It was like the clip from the anime, and so I'm sure they thought it was the anime itself, and so they disabled it everywhere or whatever. Like, I couldn't even let anyone view it, and so I had to download the VOD and then re-upload it to YouTube and cut out the clip. Sake is a sipping drink. I always get it with ramen whenever I'm in Seattle, because there's a ramen shop I love going to next to this manga shop. It's literally a weeb's paradise, and hot sake with hot ramen goes so well together. Just to give you a rundown of the characters. Nicktoons. Skylanders. Dude, I haven't thought about Skylanders in so long. Those things were fucking dope. Actually, strikes are yuck on Twitch. You can't appeal them like you can on YouTube. Oof. Yeah, I didn't get anything on Twitch, surprisingly. It was just when I uploaded the VOD to YouTube. There's a Japanese marketplace near me, and it's amazing. There's literally small grocery store, ramen, Japanese desserts, and manga. That's literally what it is, like in Chinatown in Seattle. Actual weeb's paradise, yes sir. All right, Samseg says, okay, next the stuffing. I can't eat the meat, but it surely be a feast for the kids. Take out the guts and stuff it with rice. I taught this recipe to Bajie before. Oh, that reminds me. I would like one more disciple if possible. Toda is Wukong. Arash is Bajie. Now I need someone to be Wujing. Wait a minute. That guy is totally wrong for me. Lord Toda is the one gobbling everything up. The pig? I don't like it. Switch me with Lord Toda. Oh no, as long as it's delicious, I'll eat everything, including meat and fish. I'm far from being beige. Beigey. In that sense, Lord Arash is the virtuous one. All he's been eating is beans. No, I eat meat too. It's just that these split peas are so damn good. They're completely drunk. Looks like it. I'd scold them for letting their guard down too much in a situation like this, but... For the past 6 months, ever since this land was burned down and the Holy Land was taken, we have been living under heavy restrictions. Chaldea Gurus? Is that really them? Oh my god. Is it? Bro, I watch y'all's channel all the time. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright. Down in the Holy Land was taken, we have been living under heavy restrictions. All these villagers, they deserve to enjoy this moment. Well, we owe all of this to Lord Tawara. Yes, looks like everyone in the village is having a good time. But what about you? You still haven't had anything to eat or drink. I'm fine. It's not that I can't hold my alcohol, it's just... You see, it's this body. I cannot ingest human food as much anymore. What does that mean? Ha ha ha, this is going to be an embarrassing story, you see. Out of all the old men of the mountain, I was the most ordinary. I was pretty good at everything, but I didn't have an exceptional talent. We old men of the mountain are the greatest assassins of our generation. We each need to have one special skill that nobody else can replicate. 100 personas can take on 100 personalities, Serenity's entire body is poisonous, and can also neutralize any poison. I never had anything like that. Nevertheless, I still desired to become an old man of the mountain. I guess I was desperate because I was young, or actually because I was alive. I wanted the title of Old Man of the Mountain, no matter the cost. I wanted to earn my place in history as a great, remarkable man. And in order to achieve that, I chose to sacrifice my own body. My right arm is not a man's arm. This is the arm of the demon Shaitan? I probably mispronounced that, I'm sorry. Though I myself lack talent, I could at least take something that didn't and make it my own. That was my logic. This body, cursed arm, is the result. My face, my people, my love, I left them all behind and became an old man of the mountain. All without understanding that I would become a non-person, indistinguishable from the others in history and memory. Well, I'm sorry you had to hear this boring story, but it looks like we are the only ones who are not drunk. Max, I have one favor to ask of you. The smell of this feast has attracted uninvited guests. They now gather outside the village. While we're both destined to be sober, would you keep my company a little longer? Of course. That is the legit Chaldea Gurus. That's so sick. I watch so much FGO content on YouTube, and they're one of the big channels I watch all the time. Their vids got me to come back to FGO for Christmas in the Underworld. Hell yeah. Can't cheap out on the Mustang. True. Well then, let's duck out quietly. Tonight is a pleasant dream. The people here need not wake from it. Indeed, I'll stay with you, Hassan. Hell yeah. 21 subs, let's go! 21.
どれにしようかなこういうこともできる面白い黙れ我が行くは温州の彼方アンテルシャトーティフ
Driving a Mustang at 20 years old and the car is in your name? Oh my gosh. Do you have a loan on it, dude? Because I feel for you if you do, because I have a loan that I'm probably not, a loan for my car that I'm probably not going to pay off till like 2030 at this rate. I need to get it refinanced so bad. It's at like a 12% fucking interest rate. Yeah. I feel for you then, zombie. I feel for you. That shit sucks. Soul Eater. Good anime. Shove that Pocky in. Yeah, shove it in. Shit, I needed a car though. I know, me too. I just wish I would have been a little smarter and picked a slightly older version so I wasn't paying it off for like a decade.
Did I do that?
The Avengers 34, appreciate the follow. Can I just say a quick thank you to the FGO community for like hanging out and shit? Like my streams have been way more successful than I thought they were going to be, because my normal, like I normally play like Destiny 2 nonstop, so I thought my audience wasn't gonna like FGO at all, but a lot of my audience actually came out and hung out, and then a lot of people from the FGO community, like new people, came out and are hanging out in this stream, so I really appreciate it. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. The FGO community is fucking awesome. I currently have 2 loans going on, so I'm in pain. Oof. What's the other one for, if you don't mind me asking? If I ever get a license, I'm get over the fear of driving, I'd probably get a bug. Ooh. Hell yeah. And then you can drive past and people on this street and see people saying, yellow one. Fucking just slapping each other. Ha, it took longer than I thought. I suspect the feast must be over now. Max, Lady Mash, you should rest here tonight, because tomorrow morning we will be discussing our next move. See you then. It seems like Cursed Arm is going to rest for the night. The square is still a mess, but we can't do much about it. That was an amazing sight earlier. A shower of rice from Toda's bags. Sanzang and Toda then used that rice and made a lot of stir-fried dishes. Ugh, you're making me hungry. An endless supply of rice, enough for every single villager to eat and then some. Did you know? I understand that Toda's noble phantasm. Did you know? I understand that's Toda's noble phantasm. Although he can't fight with it. Right. A servant's special arts, an EX ranked noble phantasm, yet it serves no purpose in battle. A cure for people's hunger, achieved without conflict. I never knew such a noble phantasm existed. Oh, that's why. That's why Dr. Roman was wanting Mash to see his noble phantasm, so she could see that there are noble phantasms that can be extremely useful without just being offensive or hurting others, essentially. It's just amazing. It reminds me of something Nero said, something like, how can there be a nation without laughter? Those were her words to you during her fight with Romulus. That's right. Yeah, I completely forgot about that whole Singularity, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I was there at the time, I just couldn't come out. The faces of the villagers earlier today, they were all smiling, everyone was happy. So that's the kind of noble phantasm his rice bag is. I never would have imagined it. Of course, defeating an enemy of the innocent is the same as saving the innocent. But, no, never mind. I can't put it into words. But I do understand. I understand that every event in the Singularity is, by nature, a distortion that never should have been. Everything gets corrected upon retrieving the Holy Grail. Phenomena, memories, everything. For Chaldea, for Senpai, restoring the foundation of humanity is the only action that means anything. Forging friendships with those who suffer in a Singularity is therefore meaningless. I know that somehow, but somehow it's not meaningless. I suppose you're right. Episodes, interactions, emotions, the joy of sorrow, it's all real, regardless of whatever it ends up being, erased or not. Gotta go to work. Alright, Anarchy, peace out. Thanks for hanging, brother. It was for the down payment, zombie? Oh no. It's all real, regardless of whether it ends up being erased or not. My apologies. I've rambled on. Like Hassan said, we're going to be busy in the morning. Good night, Master. I hope you rest up and wake up feeling good tomorrow as you always do. Hell yeah. Attention, men! Sir Tristan of the Knights of the Round Table is here. Thank you for your welcome, but I am not in the mood. I would like to see where it happened. Please, lead the way. Yes, sir, this way. That's what happened last night. The insurgents' ambush has reduced our military force by 70%. Right now, this fort has lost its functionality. Tragic. For a knight of the holy city to die of poison-induced suffocation. I wonder how the king will mourn over this cruelty. Yes, sir. The casualties include more than 30 soldiers stationed at the fort, 26 knights brought here by Sir Agravain. All the surviving soldiers are working around the clock, so we may hold a funeral for our lost comrades. As soon as you have held their funeral, avenge their deaths with all your might. That's what His Majesty, the Lion King, would say. How sad, yes. I am very sad indeed. So sad that I have left this fort in the care of a weak-minded fools like you. Huh? That's fucked. No, Sir Tristan, what are you doing? Who gave you permission to mourn the dead? Oh, I am saddened by your incompetence. Sir Tristan, please, please, forgive us! We will organize a search party to go after them. I swear on my honor we will eradicate those mountain tribes. Hurry. They left on horses. Then the only way to track them down is with my bow. It should not pose a problem if the tracks are only a day old. This kind of job is normally for the raider knights, but I am sure this is also the will of His Majesty, the Lion King. Even if they are insects, I cannot stand them and just roaming around. Ah, how sad. It seems I will have to pluck them from the soil with these fingers once again. Hey, stop roasting each other. Chill. Yeah, dude, Tristan's got no chill. That's sick. So he's an archer, I think, right? And so with his bow, he literally just he just fucking flicks the bow and then people just literally split in half. That's fucking insane. Plays the harp and attacks with sound. It's busted. That's nuts. I love you, by the way, Chaldea Gurus. We got to try out the Mustang GT for the weekend, but the backseat sucked in and drunk gasoline like crazy. I bet. Good morning. It looks like everyone had a good rest last night and is fully recharged. So I will get straight to the point, Max. We would like to have a word with you. Come on, 100 Personas. I know, no need to remind me, Max, Mash, and Bedivere. We will believe that you do not serve the Lion King and that you wish to oppose his tyranny. Aw, shucks. Furthermore, it was only with your help that we were able to save Serenity. Because of all this, our plan to stage an uprising against the Holy City was kept secret. All of you have contributed to the well-being of every citizen of this land. Great job. Silence. Ugh, no, I can't put it into words. Not even I would believe I would be this stubborn. Alright, I'll let my fist do the talking. Max, this is our last battle. If you want words out of me, you'll have to win them from me fair and square. In battle, of course. You come too, Serenity. It's a good opportunity to show Max your skills. Okay, I'm not perfectly sure, but if you say so... should I tell 100 Personas that the assassins shouldn't fight fair and square? Oh shit, we're going against all three of them. Oh wait, this isn't even... These are other assassins. This isn't even them. Oh, the second wave.
え、なんだって。
我が行くは温州の彼方。
Fair under what circumstances is against them fair? Because they're assassins, so they they don't fuck around with fair and square. They fucking assassinate people. Dude, Serenity is adorable.
どれにしようかな。
Whoops.
古きルール。
つまらんな。
Why are we fighting the Hassans? Because they... This is the way they wanted to talk. $3,000 cash and you've had it for 10 years? Sheesh! That is a fucking good deal. You're adorable, Max? Oh, shucks. Why are we fighting the Hassans? I don't know either. Because they... This is how we talk in this house. Yeah, that Manta Force has got it. We needed more fights in between story. Oh, stop being such a baby. You should learn how to be open-minded like Serenity. I just haven't forgotten my pride as an old man of the mountain. I just can't accept heathens that easily. However, it ends now. It's true I was being petty, especially in front of the children. Max, our mission is to defeat the Lion King. Your mission is to face him. I'd say they are practically the same. The Lion King would never leave the Holy City. To get inside, we'll have to defeat their knights and get past the front gate. We will soon launch a full-scale attack on the city with a united force consisting of those that have lost the families and their stake in the Holy Land. When we do, we want your help. Please lend us a hand. Java update, get off of my screen, bro. We're the ones that need help from you. Well, that's what I thought. You can't possibly get through the gate, the Holy City on your own. So the situation has developed into an all-out assault, huh? You fought in a war in America, but it might be your first time trying to capture a city that size. I wonder if it will go our way. How many troops can you gather to attack the Holy City? If you simply go ahead and attack, you're asking to get defeated. Fo. How true. You are right in that our forces are not that formidable. Right now, half of the villages have agreed to join the attack. We have about 7,000 soldiers who can fight at the front. The Holy City soldiers are also less than 1,000, but their training is what makes the difference. All of the soldiers there are really tough. We need 3 of our soldiers to match 1 of theirs. And if the Knights of the Round Table join the fray, normal soldiers wouldn't even stand a chance. Even so, we can't wait any longer. Our resources are being exhausted day by day. I see. I apologize for ruining the mood. I understand our differences in military strength now. We should have more servants than they do, though. They have 5 Knights of the Round Table who survived the fight with the Crusaders. Lancelot, Gawain, Tristan, Mordred, and Agravain. On our end, we have 8. Mash, Bedivere, Arash, Hassan, me, and Sanzang. Wait, Sanzang is practically useless on the battlefield, so 7. Even so, our servants can't still match with theirs. In that case, why don't we launch an assault by ourselves? It's not that, Lord Toda. Our fight... Sanzang's not gonna... I thought Sanzang was gonna yell at him. It's not that, Lord Toda. Our fight is to take back the Holy Land. Simply defeating the Knights of the Round Table wouldn't suffice. I mean, that whole 3-on-1 thing. The same applies to us, too. I witnessed the fight with Mordred. The Knights of the Round Table all seem to be protected by some kind of strange power. I'm not even sure the 3 of us would be able to defeat one of them. If Lord Arash puts it that way, I guess now is not the time to rejoice over a worthy opponent. Of course, we will continue to recruit more troops. As for the Knights of the Round Table, we just need to take them down one by one. The problem is Gawain. As long as he is at the front gate, there's no way we can win. Sir Gawain is invincible in broad daylight. Logically, the only chance we have is to attack at night. Oh, but he doesn't have that weak point. Thanks to the Lion King's gift, the sun will never set as long as he's on the battlefield. Right. It's been said time and time again, but Gawain is the most powerful knight of the Round Table under daylight. Unless we have a noble phantasm that shares the same attribute as, say, Lancelot Arundite, we can't even defend against him. Arundite, the treasured sword that never dulls. Using a sword to defend against attack, does that mean its attribute is similar to my shield? No, Lady Mash, your noble phantasm's attribute is one of a kind. Also, Sir Lancelot's sword is an anti-personal noble phantasm. I can't explain it well, but in terms of fighting with Sir Gawain, Sir Lancelot is the best match. Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we draw Lancelot to our side and have him fight Gawain? You fool, how could we turn them against each other? We can't win them over with a rice ball. That works only for you! Ouch! I thought Lancelot was someone we could try to talk to. Well, the way things are, I have to say that I'm against the attack on the Holy City. We have no way to defeat Sir Gawain. On top of that, our purpose is to face the Lion King, but there's also another enemy. Enemy? Oh, the other king. That's right, the one holding the Holy Grail in this time period is not the Lion King. Yes, Ozymandias in the territory of Egypt. It's possible to tell what he's plotting. There are still too many concerns. As commander of Chaldea, I cannot allow Max to join the battle. Please wait a moment. In order to have Master Max join our cause, we just need a force strong enough to, right? If that's the case, we do have one ultimate secret hidden away. It was also one of the reasons why I was captured and interrogated. Serenity, don't tell me! Please forgive me, 100 Personas, but isn't this the time for us to break our taboo? If our strength alone is not enough, then we must borrow his great strength. Uh-oh. I got a call. Alright, I saw chat moving a bunch. Sorry, I was reading that. Oh, heck yeah! Servant coins video, let's go. And I just met you, Max, and I can see the adorableness, so yes, you are adorable. Let's go! What's up, Sprat HD? 100 Faces is such a hottie. Hello, Anime Man. Running Crutches, what's up? Awesome, I woke up with a wonderful surprise. Now I have to decide what to do with my NB3 Bunny Toria. I mean, you got it. NP5 now, the way you're sitting, head cushion. Oh, I know, I've been told by so many people that it looks like cat ears, the cushion back here. What the frick, Roxy? Every max has a limit, but the max that maxes a max will forever maxes max by a couple of notches. The max of max, while max could max easily, max has to max better than max to max a maxing max for the world max. Yes. I know. Rip our wallets, man. There's so many freaking good servants. At least I think at least the ones I want to go for, they're at least spaced out by like a few months, so I can at least save for them. But yeah, I've got. There's so many good servants, man. Serenity says, if our strength alone is not enough, then we must borrow his great strength. Huh? What is it? These skeletons just got all gloomy all of a sudden. Oh, are they gonna talk about him? Are they gonna talk about King Hassan? No way. I thought he's not in this Singularity, right? He's in the I know for a fact he's in Babylonia, only because I got that spoiled for me by, like, I've seen like gifs from the Babylonia anime of him in that. So maybe we probably learn about him in this one, and then he shows up in Babylonia. Taboo? The Shrine of Azrael? Did I pronounce that right? The one who lies dormant in the shrine of the assassin sect, the first Hassan. Yeah! What? You know of him? You, a knight of the Round Table? Before I came here, I was told by a certain mage. If you are to rise against King Arthur, pay a visit to the old man of the mountain. Not the ones of later generations, but he who is their first and their last. Oh, that's so badass. I see, so you knew, Sir Bedivere. Indeed, Gawain would pose no threat to the first one. However, if you were to wake him up, that could only mean... I didn't tell you, Serenity, but Cursed Arm is an assassin of this era. You are an old man of the mountain. Surely you know the implications of that. Oh my, I am so sorry. I didn't know. That's fine. It's nothing for you to worry about. I was too hung up on that rule too. Max, Dr. Roman, all we need is the means to defeat Sir Gawain, correct? Then come to my village again. We will show you our secrets there. Oh shit, what's about to happen? Wait, what's their secret and what has to do with Cursed Arm being of this era? Oh boy. Who is King Hassan? He's the first Hassan. So the Hassan's lore is actually really interesting. So there was a first Hassan, and he was the reason for the word assassin being created. He was like the first assassin. He's the reason for the word assassin being created. And he left such a huge legacy that every generation after he passed away, there was another one that followed in his footsteps and became the Hassan of that generation. That's why there's so many different Hassans, right? So all of these different people with skull faces on are all Hassans from different generations. So Hassan of the Cursed Arm is apparently the Hassan from the current time that we're in right now. And that has something special to that has some significance that we don't know yet. I'm sure we're about to find out though. It's about to be good. I love this story, man. Camelot's story is so freaking good so far. Looks like we're farming. Pocket chalk with the Scotty. The evening bell, let's go. That's his noble phantasm. We're going our separate ways now. I'm going back to the wastelands to prepare for our attack on the holy city. Oh, we're splitting up? There are still some villages that might possibly join us. I'm determined to recruit 1,000 more soldiers. Let's meet in the eastern village. Cursed Arm, I'm leaving the rest to you. Okay. So, it's been 2 days since we parted with 100 personas. We can finally see the eastern village, Senpai. It's been a whole week since that crazy Arash incident. It seems like a distant dream that I don't want to remember. Talking about something fun, are you? They sure are. The laughs are coming non-stop. I did suggest we fly again on our way back, but they turned me down. How disappointing. Oh well, in reality, we do have one more people this time. We might have lost speed and had to make an emergency landing. I think you call that a crash. Time is valuable, but I believe safety is also important. Lady Mash is right. If you are careful, you won't run into any enemies. There, you can see a village now. The village now. Fool's chain like fool's gold. Welcome back, Mash Max. Wow. Oh, it's the kid. Foo. Haha, Rushed. I know you're excited, but I don't think jumping out from the shadows is a good idea. Had it been Serenity or Zanzang, you would be suffering in pain right now. No need to worry about that. I'm choosing who I do it to. Alright, that's good. If you can tell the difference between the safe ones and dangerous ones, I have no other worries for you. It's so weird that, like, I know Cursed Arm from Heaven's Feel, and he was fucking ruthless in Heaven's Feel, so to see him, like, as such a caring person in Fate Go, it's really, really interesting. Like, see a completely different side of a person. Even so, it still startles me when you jump out and hug me. But I'm glad to see you're doing well, Rusht. Is everything fine in the village? Yeah, it is, although people were anxious that Arash and the village leader were gone. I suppose we made them worried. But this time, we brought back something nice. Well, Lord Toda, could you show them? You know, that it's been 2 days since the last feast. I assume it's charged? Sure, I got this. It's not as much as the last one, but I was saving up. Here you go, a shower of tasty rice. Wow, he's so awesome. He's a bow guy like Arash, but cooler. Yeah, Lord Toda is our savior. I have a lot to learn from him. That's cute. Well, we would normally stay overnight in the village and get some rest. But this time, we will keep going. Our destination is deeper into the mountains. I ask you to accompany me to a place even the mountain people stay away from. The Shrine of Azrael. Azrael? Do you mean Azrael, the Angel of Death? Yes, the Archangel Azrael, who, under the divine command, comes to tell people of their death. The Reaper. There we will find an assassin who earned a title he didn't even wish for. The very first Old Man of the Mountain. The guardian of our sect. He has no equals. The Knights of the Round Table would be no match for him. Not even the Lion King would pose a threat. Damn! He's the, I don't know much about Grand Servants, but I know he's the Grand Assassin, and then, like, I want to learn more about them, so I'm excited to learn more about them, but apparently Grand Servants are, like, they only show up when it, like, what is it? They only show up when it's, like, not just humanity is at risk, but when, like, all of fucking... I can't remember. I watched, like, one video on YouTube explaining them at one point, and they sound so badass. Grand Servants, there's, like, one for every class, and they, like, are constantly changing, right? So there's, like, old Grand Servants that are replaced by new Grand Servants, and the current, like, holding servants of the title Grand Servant for that class are, like, so powerful that they only show up when, like, all of the timeline is in jeopardy or some shit like that. The first Old Man of the Mountain, in other words, your ancestor. Indeed, it would be encouraging if he could join our side. I'm not so sure about that. He may be the first Old Man of the Mountain, but he is, after all, an assassin servant, isn't he? I'm sure he's powerful against individuals, but can he stand up to the Knights of the Round Table with their gifts and their master, the Lion King? I mean, if he's that capable, why hasn't he assassinated the Lion King already? Maybe he has his reasons. No, Lord Mage. Serenity's description is accurate. The servant at the Shrine of Azrael is special. To him, all servants are equal. Whether powerful or weak, any servant is merely one life before his blade. That servant doesn't kill his opponents per se, rather everyone who opposes him is killed by their own fate. By their own fate? Senpai, what does that even mean? It's too difficult for me to understand. It's something like Mystic Eyes of Death Perception. It's too difficult for me to understand. I'm sorry, Mash.
Did I do that?
Fez FPS, appreciate the follow. Grand explanation. Yeah, I don't even know what the Grand Servant. I remember watching, like, half a year ago maybe, like, a video explaining Grand Servants, and I thought the concept was so freaking cool. As a Fate fan, like, never having heard that before. Sir Bedivere, while I am glad that you show so much respect to our founder, now I find you even more of a mystery. You are a Knight of the Round Table. How do you know so much? It is secondhand knowledge, something I learned from a mage before coming here. I am just an inexperienced knight who was once at the Round Table. Alright, let's leave it at that then. Still, you are a terrible liar. Right, I am sorry. No, I wasn't lying. It wasn't a lie. I heard about it from the first old man in France. You're digging yourself deeper, dude. Foe. In any case, I agree with the idea that you guide us to the Shrine of Azrael. If the legends about the Old Man of the Mountain are true, then that's great. If not, we shall still gain an ally, right? That much is true. Hassan, how long will it take for us to reach the shrine? With my guide, it will take about 2 days to get there and come back. What do you think, Max? Why is everything 2 days? Of course. So is this person a skeleton face too? Master, that could be rude to Hassan. Please be careful when you talk about their founder. My bad. There is no the Grand London explained it? shit. More like a grand, but we have yet to meet 2 of the same class. Oh, okay. This panda represents my existential pain when people try to explain grands. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, the video I watched that was explaining them just misinformed me then. First Hassan has a wonderful birthday line for you. I think did I see his? I'm not sure if I saw his or not. I went through like all my servants when it was my birthday last November though. Arash says, I understand. I'm also interested in that shrine, but I have to stay again this time. There's that thing with Mordred too. Somebody has to protect the people. I can see the bottom of the mountain from here. If my eyes can reach it, so too should my arrows. Even if the Holy City's troops come up, I can get by for about 2 days. Don't worry about us. Yes, he's right. Arash's arrow did reach the western village from here. Wow, the village to the west? If Mash says it, then it must be true. You're awesome, Arash. You're like the real Arash Kamangir? Hey, I told you I'm the real one. Once the dust settles, I'm going to teach you the basics of archery, okay? Yay, we start with arrow making, right, Arash? That kid, look at the sparkles in his eyes. I didn't know Arash was so good with kids. Yeah, I guess I'll give him that. I like kids too, just not as much as women. Well, that comment will certainly get him in deep water, but Sanzang's just standing there smiling. She sure is laid back. Well, shall we leave then? Rusht, go back to the village. Sure, safe journey, Mash. This won't be goodbye, will it? Of course not. See you, Rusht. Take care, I'm looking forward to the good news. Also, Sir Bedivere, you didn't end up telling everyone. Lord Arash, thank you for your thoughtfulness. However, this problem is mine. It's not worth talking about. Alright, I will respect your decision. But don't force yourself. I also told this to Mordred, but you Knights of the Round Table all fight in the wrong way. You need to make a choice anyway, so make it where you need to make a choice anyway, so make it one where everyone survives. That's the best way to finish any fight. Yes, I agree. It's especially meaningful coming from you, Lord Arash. Hell yeah. YouTubers aren't always accurate with fake stuff. Oh, hell yeah. When's your birthday, Black Angel Rose? What a steep cliff this is. I was not informed about this, Master. Could I be perfectly honest with you? Your legs are shaking, Mash. Of course they are. It's a survival instinct. I'm not careful, I'll crash and never be able to get back up again. If you're scared, you can hold on to me. I won't let go, no matter what. No, I'm okay. I think I got used to it. Serenity, you can focus on what's ahead of us. All right, then I will be right by you, Max, while I pay attention to what's ahead. Hey, hold on. Max's arm is mine! Mine! Oh, I'm getting dizzy just by looking ahead. I'm going to fall. I don't do well in these situations. Ugh, here we go again. Can't handle the heat, handle the cold, bad with underground spaces, bad with heights, and you call yourself Monk Sanzang? How did you get through all of those demonic realms and reach the far west? I pumped myself up before the... I pumped myself up for that beforehand. I worked hard. I received plenty of blessings. But I did not expect this. I'm not good when I'm thrown into the deep end, no matter what the situation. I never expected the day would come when going to that shrine would be this lively. How interesting. Destiny has its own way. Huh. Not life has its own way? Well, I am now a heroic spirit. I already saw the conclusion of my life as a human. Indeed, it was a life full of disappointment, and there's nothing I can do to change that. Alas, I thought I lived a successful life, but I was just being naive. Now that I've become a heroic spirit, I was made aware of my own foolishness. It was a hollow life, but I do feel joyous having lived it. That's why destiny has its own way. Hold on, I'm detecting a hostile presence. Hassan, does anything live at this altitude? No, normally neither man nor beast would come near this place, as they fear the sound of the bell. Seems like the situation is a lot more dire than I imagined. Max, prepare for battle. These people have already lost their sanity. Bum bum bum. In the plainest terms possible, threat to the world appears. World sees that threat. Yeah, because there's like two. There's Gaia and something else. One is like the protector of the world, and one's the protector of humanity, right? You have the counter force that protects humanity, and then Gaia, is that the world one? That protects the world. And they kind of go head to head sometimes when certain situations arrive, right? Threat to the world appears. The world sees that threat, summons a servant that is a natural counter and is famed in the area for max Monzong stats. Natural counter gets extra special big cup for magic power compared to normal cups. Human summon servants get counterfights. Human summon servants get counterfights, immature threat, and hopefully beats it before it grows. If not, others of the other classes are summoned. In the fucking panda face. Min-maxing. What was what's the lore for what's her name? So are grand servants only summoned by the world force then? Is that Gaia, or am I mistaken? I think Gaia is the world one, right? And then the counter force is something else, and the counter force summons servants to protect specifically humanity, right? But then when it's a world threat, the other one summons grand servants? Am I understanding that correct? So when it's a threat to humanity, you get all the other servants, but when it's a threat to the world, you get grand servants? Gotcha. Cool. Hell yeah. What the lore for Okita Alter was, I remember reading up on that, and I thought that was super cool because she's like the counter force's trump card. Like when nothing else works, the counter force sends in Okita Alter, and I think that that's such cool lore. I go, Okita Alter is fucking badass. Usually yes, because it would be way too inefficient to do it yourself without some damn good circumstances. Dude, Fate lore is so fucking crazy.
こういうこともできる古きルーム。命令する。我が行くは温州の彼方。アンテルシャトーティフ。どれにしようかな。こういうこともできる。なんだと？我が行くは温州の彼方。アンテルシャトーティフ。こういうこともできる。
They got some beefy health
古きルー
bars.
ム。面白い。
What servants do you usually use the most? The ones I'm using right now are my farming servants. As you can see, they just kill every wave in one hit with their ultimate abilities, their Noble Phantasm. Or Edmund Dante specifically, and then the two girls are Scotty, and there's supports that buff him up, and then he just clears it wave after wave after wave. That's called looping, when you loop the Noble Phantasm. So I use that's my farming setup specifically. Here, I can show you my teams. I mainly just have two teams, so that's my farming team when I just want to get through quests as fast as possible. And then I also have a boss team for like boss fights. So this is that team. And the back line here, so you can see that the three servants in the back are my back line. So if the front line, the first three servants, if they die, they're replaced by the first order of the back line there. And these servants are just there for that, like this guy Waver. I just have him there if something messes up and I can't loop and I can't use the Noble Phantasm on the next wave, I can plug him in with the plug suit the skills on that. I can plug him in with the order change, and he will just try. He's just another buffer. And then the 2 backline ones, I just have Mash there just for Mash there just for because she doesn't cost any. There's a lot of shit. Black Angel Rose. I'm sorry, I'm getting lost, but I have this guy here just because I'm trying to get his bond level up. There's my K-Scope team, Salter, Waifu. And then this is my boss team setup. So this, every member of this party is like specifically for boss fights. I have this guy here just to attract all the attention while I get Jolter's NP up. And then when he dies, he's plugged in by the Merlin. And then I usually grab another Merlin support because double Merlin is fucking broken. Mosh. There's a big question looming over the Cosmos and Lost Belt that is where the counterforce stuff about counterforce. Interesting. I'm super into the lore, so I'm excited to. I'm gonna try my best to try to get caught up to the Lost Belts before the end of the year, so I'm all caught up for by the time Muramasa comes out. Okay. Still farming. Arts looping is gonna be so nice. I'm so excited for it. We managed to put them down, but why are they in a place like this? They probably ran away from the Lion King's wastelands. Deep in these mountains, no plants grow, no birds come. There's not anything to eat besides worms. They had no other choice. Well, that aside. Why didn't you fight, Sanzang? Because I'm scared of heights! Hey, that's your only excuse? In any case, we should wait for dawn before we go to the shrine. Let's climb up to where we can set up camp. We should be able to get to a lodge for pilgrims by early evening. It's not in a great shape, though, since it's rarely used. That's fine, as long as we can keep out of the rain and wind. And I'll take care of the food. It looks like we have more work to do before that. There's stragglers from an earlier group. Let me see you guys fight for real this time. If there are 100 clicks on the wall, how many are you choking on? 100 dicks on the wall? What? Zombie, what kind of question is that? George's Bond CE is very nice. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get it. Invincible for the remaining party when he dies. Wait, is that what? I thought it charged NP. Does it do that? I thought it charged like 20% NP when he died. Answer it? Quick? 100 dicks on the wall? How many are you choking on? All 100 of them, dude. Just throw the hot dogs at my face already. I don't understand. All 100, bro. He's a trooper. Amateur hour out here. How do we have 26 viewers right now? Thank you, FGO community, for hanging. Damn, wait, that's a chunky. 245,000. Oh, it's dead. Don't worry about it. It's a trick question. I asked Alex the same question, and he said none, so I called him a professional. If there are 100 dicks on the wall, how many are choking on? Oh, I get it.
何か
He's not choking on them. Stupid. Sanzeng, are you still awake? Everyone is asleep now. I was just writing down what happened today before I go to bed. How about Max? Is everyone asleep already? Yes, they're all sound asleep. Even Dr. Roman left his staff in charge and is taking a nap. I see. Chaldea's work is tough. No, it's not just tough. It's incredible. I mean, it's Chaldea's job to send Max and you back and forth through time, right? Their servant system efforts are equally incredible. Normally, heroic spirits don't appear like this, you know. When someone in this world summons a heroic spirit, all they're doing is temporarily invoking a phenomenon related to that spirit. For example, in my case, they'd say, I've summoned Sanzeng. Now I'm smarter. A singularity created by the likes of the Holy Grail may indeed contain servants like Toda and me. But summoning heroic spirits without space-time distortion and then using them as familiars is impossible normally. So when I found out Chaldea was able to perform such a miracle, well, you can imagine my surprise. I don't know much myself, but right up until the issue of the Grand Order, it was actually failure after failure. Chaldea only succeeded in summoning 3 heroic spirits, the second of which lent me their strength. Whoever it was, they certainly have a good eye. I suppose that heroic spirit probably thought it'd be a waste not to. After all, to us, heroic spirits being summoned as a servant is a miracle in itself. Really? Yes, really. As I said, heroic spirits are nothing more than strength to be harnessed. We were never summoned as individual beings before. This is incredible. Every heroic spirit who gets summoned as a servant probably has the same thought. This sort of miracle will never happen again. That's why most of us follow our own path after being summoned. Because this is like a second dream, a continuation that never should have happened, one will wake from if we're not careful. Some follow the principles they've lived by in their previous lives, some try to erase their own regret and disappointment. In my own opinion, neither path is evil, it's simply behavior based on one's alignment as our heroic spirit. However, I do feel it's a little bit cruel. I mean, we're given the chance to live as individuals, albeit temporarily, but in the end, even then, we're just guests. We don't get to become residents of an era into which we're summoned. We will always be outsiders from a different time. That's not true. I never thought of you as outsiders. Thank you, but don't worry, feelings of alienation only come from within. I do feel that you and Max totally rely on me. Yes, I was very happy when you joined us. Right? I know a thing or two about traveling, you know. Ah yes, your journey to Tuanzu? A long adventure with your 3 companions, Sun Wukong, Zhu Beige, and Sha Wujing. Can I ask you something? There was one thing that bothered me when I was reading Journey to the West. Sanzeng, why would you go through such lengths to continue your journey? Your legends don't really mention your motivation. Why? To get to the Buddhist scriptures and make a name for myself, retire, and live happily ever after in Layan Temple, of course. Just kidding, although it's partially true. The thing is, I just don't know when to quit. I really don't. I can be reincarnated 3 or 9 times and I still won't learn my lesson. Also, it was never a case of just going, I think I'll go to Tianzu? No, it was a vow. I'll make it to Tianzu no matter what. Is that like Bodhisattva's vow in Buddhism? One of the conditions required to reach nirvana? No, that's a little bit different. You see, sometimes I can hear Buddha's voice. Also, I apologize for the mispronunciation of all these words. Once I do, there's nothing that can stop me. I'm normally a cowardly, selfish crybaby, but when I hear a voice of the Buddha, what choice is there but to obey the best of your ability? Go to Tianzu, disciple Wukong. Get out of this holy city. Go across the desert. Things like that. So this time I walked across the desert. Wukong once told me, it's the voice of the Buddha, but not one from the high, it's one from inside your heart. You're the one who said every human can become Buddha after all. So what you hear is your own voice, the voice of your future enlightening yourself. That silly disciple, he says something cool like that once in a while. Either way, the point is, my actions cannot be explained by reason. I just do whatever I want, however I want, whenever I want. It's more like, I just genuinely believe in what I feel is the right thing to do. The same must be true for you too. As a high priestess, I can tell. You may be right. It's not the first time I've heard that. Captain Drake, an individual we spent some time with, said something similar, that I already have a wish. But also, that I'm better off not realizing what it is. I'll know in the end, she said. I'm not sure what that means, but could it be something like this? Those who realize what they live for after you give them a shove, as opposed to those who only realize what they have lived for at the end. They're nice words, but that Drake sounds like a complete opposite of who we are. She must have been insanely materialistic. Yes, she was an amazing person. She saved the world by following her own greed. Sanzang? You have joined our side, yes, but we never asked you about your intentions. Is the Lion King an enemy to you? Yeah, about that. I don't dislike the Lion King. I'm actually not interested in fighting against the Holy City, or against King Ozymandias in the desert. In the end, some annoying lady prevented me from meeting him, but Nitocris. I saw how that desert nation was run. It was under a strict dictatorship, but it was peaceful. The Lion King and Ozymandias are the same. They both strive to protect the people of their nation. I understand both sides, sense of justice, but actually, wait, no, that's not right. Let me say again, I understand both sides' wrongdoings. I understand both sides' wrongdoings. That's why I can't take a stance, but I have a dream now, as a servant who was summoned. As someone who ended up meeting you and a master named Max. Mash, after bringing peace to this era, I want to go to Chaldea. There, I want to mentor Max. Together, we'll laugh, cry, and laugh some more. The King of Mages, was it? My dream is for us to have an overwhelming victory. My dream is for us to have an overwhelming victory over him. That's the voice I hear coming from the bottom of my heart. That's what I want to do most. Even if this life is temporarily, that's what I desire. That's why I will fight. With you guys. Sanzang. Yes, you definitely will. I'm looking forward to that moment. Damn. What a good talk. Well, now Mash is asleep too. I guess I'd better follow suit. I'm really glad I was summoned as on my way back from Dianzu. After all, I found a purpose that seems even more exciting than my journey here. Oh well, it'll take longer for me to become a Buddha now, but I'm sure the Lord Tathagata will let it go this time, right? George is a bonus. He does not give NP charge, but invincibility to the party is still great. Yeah, that is really good. I don't know why I thought, is there a servant that when they die, they give NP to the party? I don't know why I was thinking it was that. The CE for NP charge would be Battle of Camelot. Some people grabbed Sanzang for the SSR ticket because she wanted to come to Chaldea. Aww. I'm almost positive I have her. I'm gonna check right now. Definitely not leveled though. What is she? She's a caster, right? Yep. I just have one copy. Hell yeah. NP4 Nitocris. I need to level so many of these, man. Do I think okay, I have 2 copies of her. I was gonna say, I know I have more than 1 copy of Drake. I have an NP5 Tristan that's not leveled at all. I think I have an NP5 Chiron too. Yeah, he's NP. I need to level him because I know he's a really freaking good support archer. I need to level him. I'm in the middle of leveling Emiya with my archer cards, though. Emiya's at... where is he? Especially with his buff coming this summer. I have an NP5 Emiya, and he's on so many like... He gets extra damage in so many events, too. And so I wanna level him all the way up. He's gonna be really fun once he gets his buff this summer. Her NP gauge charges 80% at level 10. It's nuts. What the fuck? 80%? Holy shit. Is that a self battery? Or is it for a teammate? I imagine if it's that high, it's gotta be self, right? Did I don't know if I got my free summon today. Oh, I did not. Hell yeah. Rhines. Rain is Rhines. What is her... I don't even know what her higher NP copy does for her. I want to make a team. I think I'm going to make a team at some point with Hercules' next buff when he gets fucking insane. I think that... Is that this fall when he gets his guts stacks with his CE? That's going to be insane. I think I want to make a challenge quest team with her and Hercules because she can just make it so Herc won't take extra damage. That's going to be insane. Where... Is this her Noble Phantasm? Okay, what is the NP level? Oh, it's just defense down for the enemy. Goes from 30% to 50%. That's not that crazy. I have her at NP2, so it's probably, yeah, it's not worth getting her an extra copy. I have her at NP2, so it's a 40% defense down to enemies. I want I want to get higher NP copies, but it's not worth. I need to fucking save her. The amount of fucking spending I'm gonna do this summer, man, is gonna be insane. I need to save. Are you gonna pull for Castoria? Yeah, I'll stream it too, because there's so many. I didn't think streaming FGO was gonna be that popular on my channel, but y'all proved me wrong. I appreciate it. So I'll definitely stream when I pull for both. There's two servants that I'm trying to pull this summer, and one I'm trying to get to NP5, and that's the one I'm trying to get to NP5 is Summer Musashi. She's gonna be she's gonna replace my Dante's, and then Castoria obviously to pair with her, and I'll definitely stream polling for both of those and put them up on my VODs channel on YouTube. I currently, from last summer, I have Summer Musashi at a NP2 currently, so I need 3 copies of Summer Musashi. That's gonna be the hard one, I feel like, because I have confidence I can get 1 copy of Castoria. That one I'm not. I say that, and I'm gonna be like fucking $800 deep and fucking not have a Castoria watch. I'm gonna fucking regret saying that. But I feel like the Berserker Musashi, getting her to NP5 is gonna be the harder one, because I have to pull 3 SSRs instead of I'm just shooting for 1 Castoria. Oh, July's anniversary is Herc's buff. Okay. Yeah, I really want to make a team with I don't know who I want to pair with Rhinus. There's probably a few different ones I can do. The Himiko, is that the one coming out this fall? A Rhinus and a Himiko would probably go really good, and then plug suit a Merlin. Or do Merlin and then plug suit a Himiko. Would probably be really good with Herc. Rhinus, Himiko, and have Herc be my DPS, and then I don't know. Is it Reigns or Rhinus? Rhinus, Himiko, and Merlin would probably be really good with Herc. 680 quartz for Castoria? Oh, you got it. I think, what is, on average, I think SSRs are, like, around 300 quartz, but obviously that's not... We currently don't have a pity system. How does the pity system work on JP, by the way? Is it, like, a legit, like, guaranteed pity system, or how does that work? Because I know I've heard people talk about it, but I don't know exactly how it works. Castoria will usher in the creation of new FGO streamers. Let's go. I think everyone will want to watch Castoria rolls, but also everyone and their mother will stream their Castoria rolls. True. Sanzang self-battery, gotcha. No pity system unless they surprise us. Oof. JP requires 990 pulls on a single banner. What? Damn, what the fuck? That's insane. Okay. Oh, there it is, Master Max. That temple you see is the Shrine of Azrael, but... as to be expected, the Great Founder is angry. He placed guards at the gate. I'm picking up multiple magical energy responses. Those are ghosts. And one of them's huge! We cannot enter the shrine unless we defeat them. Let's go, Max. Of course. Ghosts. 330 rolls equals 990 St. Quartz. Holy fuck. Or something like that. That's still insane. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, but holy fuck. That's crazy. I started saving for Castoria in 2019.
Did I do that?
A year before she was announced to JP. I have around 2,200 St. Quartz saved up currently. Holy shit. I think that's the most I've ever even heard of or seen. I think I know I've seen someone with like 1,500 before. I don't think I've seen anyone with over 2,000 saved up. That's crazy. I appreciate the follow. Likewood. Ghosts! Ghosts! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
そういうこともできる。どれにしようかな。面白い。
Pity still sucks. Yes. How?
我が行くは温州の彼方。
I'm always getting confused if we get 11 rules instead of 10. True. That I always fuck that up too. I'll be like, what's the key to Sean the key to Sean rolling is like five tickets and a multi, and so I'm like, oh okay, 15. Oh wait, 16. Messes with my brain.
そういうこともできる。どれにしようかな。なんだと？
A lot of self.
我が行くは温州の彼方。アンテルシャトーティフ。
Have y'all heard the Scotty song? I might have to pull this up. This shouldn't copyright me because it's like gameplay. The Scotty song. Yes, this one. silent that. Properties, Chrome. All right, ready? The Scotty song. I love this video so much.
Ice cream を所望する。あれは良いものだ。どれにしようかな。
This shit got stuck in my head so much when I first started farming with her.
どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。
I don't get it either because I haven't played the Lost Belt. Why does she sing? You love her outfit? She's a cool character. That's why I'm so excited to finally get to her Lost Belt and experience that story because she seems like such an interesting character. There it is. Oh, I've got no cards, damn it. Next stars.
我が行くは温州の彼方。来るシャトーティフ。こうだ。つまらんな。もろいもろい。
Damn, dude. If only I could have had those cards last cards last turn.
なんだと？
Oh. Oh. Nice.
何か踏んでしまったかな。
Hell yeah. All right, chat. I have to get going soon, just to go to sleep before work. I've got like 6 more hours before I gotta go to work, so I want to get some sleep because I haven't slept at all. Let's meet Hassan if we're going to. I still don't. Are we actually meeting the first Hassan, or are we meeting like his corpse, or I don't know what's going on. There's some shit we haven't found out. So let's find out what we're gonna find out here at the shrine, and then I think I'm gonna end stream after that. Too much Scotty farming. People quit this game over too much Scotty farming. I can imagine like it getting freaking boring. I don't know. I like the setup just because I can empower my other servants and actually do like what I think the content in the game I really enjoy is obviously the story, but like challenge quests too are I find really fun, and so I mostly just use like the Scotty setup. I mean, like, this is the same for everybody, of course, but I just use the Scotty setup because farming, like, I've gotten so used to 3-turn farming that the game gets boring if I'm not 3-turn farming, like, for just when it comes to actually farming anyway. Like, if I'm farming and I'm not finishing the quest in 3 turns, I, like, get annoyed. Like, I need to 3-turn. That's part of the reason why I want a Berserker Musashi at NP5, so even, like, the irregular nodes where they have, like, weird enemy amounts or whatever, I can still 3-turn on those. Or, I mean, you wouldn't be able to 3-turn, but you know what I mean. Like, I can still get an NP off every wave. So this is the Shrine of Azrael. I'm not picking up anything out of the ordinary. No, Doctor, you have to be here. No, Doctor, you have to be here to feel this pressure. There are no traces of magical energy or servant activity. No signs of life. but my whole body is trembling, and I can't stop it. Everything down to the pit of my stomach is screaming to get out of here. We must move forward, Max. What lies ahead is the realm of the great founder. There's no telling what could happen. Please be cautious. Master! Ugh, I can't find the enemy. Doctor, any servant response? None. I'm not detecting anything aside from you guys. Actually, for an instant just now, Max's response disappeared on my end. But if there was an attack, Mash would have blocked it. What's going on? Based on the observation data, Max is already dead. Stop it! You're creeping me out! Apprentice of Magecraft. Sir! He bowed. What's going on? You're both suddenly down on your knees. Nothing has come out yet. No, keep it down, Lady Sanzang. It seems someone is already standing in front of us. Stay quiet, Sanzang, and try to breathe. If you're caught by this one, you won't stand a chance. Or try not to breathe. If you're caught by this guy, you won't stand a chance. This guy is the kind that would take me 30, 40 years to even come close to reaching. Apprentice of Magecraft, and ye Inhumans. Thy voices have been heard. My blade shall accept thy will, the will of saving this era. However, death awaiteth all those who set foot in my shrine. Fight, ye dead, and seize life. With that right, thou shalt be forgiven for unveiling me. Serenity, thou shalt oversee the ritual. Show me thy conviction. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Lady Serenity, this aura, her mind is being taken over? Oh, great founder, please allow me to be the one to serve you. This burden is too heavy for Serenity. Fool, thine head shall be taken by thy sword. It is not worthy for the ritual. The head of Serenity shall be offered as a tribute by those entering here. The scales accept but one head. There's no way we can do that. Choose thine own path. I judge only the outcome. Now start thy dance of death, Serenity. Whose head shall be chosen by the unveiling? Whose head shall be chosen by the evening bell? That will be determined by thine hands. What the fuck? His spirit just take control of Serenity? I only worry about 3-turn farming for the lottery. It's where I really need it. Yeah, true that. I feel that. Choose thine own path. I judge only the outcome. Now start thy dance of death, Serenity. Whose head shall be chosen by the evening bell? That will be determined by thine hands. Here she comes. Hassan of Serenity's spirit origin values are increasing drastically. Don't think of her as the same person. Fight her with everything you've got. But to take down Serenity, Senpai, it's all or nothing. We need to do this, just like always, with everything we've got. Yes, I, Mash Kirillite, will fight with all my strength as your servant. Oh shit, shit's getting insane. With everything we've got. What's up, Slothy? How you doing, dude? Long time no see, mate. Damn, I get no Dante's cards? Oh, I did get one busker.
命令我が行くは温州の彼方アンフェル・シャトーティフ震え、凍てつき、砕け散る時まで諦めることは許さんぞ。
We've successfully neutralized the enemy servant and somehow avoided destroying her spirit origin. Ah, everyone, I'm so sorry. I asked of thee to seize life, and yet thou wouldst seize everything. However, I said also that I judge only the outcome. I judge not the goodness or evil of thy path. Very well. Oh shit, there he is! The first Hassan. Thou art welcome to my shrine. I am Old Man of the Mountain, Hassani Sabah. A swordsman? The first Old Man of the Mountain was a swordsman? No, that's not what should surprise you, Mash. That assassin over there? Could he be a Hold thy tongue, mage. Unnecessary words diminish the worth of the courage thy summoner hath displayed. Did he cut him off? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. Huh? What's going on? The feed is cutting out. Oh, great founder, I am aware of the shame we have brought upon ourselves in visiting this shrine. Forgive us. These people have risen up against the Lion King, but he is still just out of reach. We are one fang short. Please grant us the privilege of borrowing your strength. All of this is for the future of our people. Cursed arm, thou art mistaken on 2 counts. I see thou art shallow as ever. What do you mean, great founder? Apprentice of magecraft, I ask of thee, thou wouldst rise against the Lion King. Is that true? Thou wished for the head of the Lion King, who hath fallen to mere deity. Is that statement accurate? To be honest, I don't know. Max? There's no point in lying. You can't kill someone you've never even met. All you can do is complain, right? Thou needest one more fang, saith Cursed Arm. I wonder, is one enough? I don't think Hassan and the others are enough. Max! Apprentice of magecraft, thou must know. The truth of the Lion King, the foolish words of the Sun King, the rendering of humanity, and the start of everything. When thou hast accomplished it, my blade shall lead the charge for thee. Thou spokest of the night of the sun, Gawain? My blade will be the raptor that pecketh out his eyes. My black shroud will be the night that swallowed the light of the holy city. I'm sorry, mighty skeleton man, I don't understand a word you're saying. She's such an airhead, dude, I love her. Can you use easier, simpler words? At least refer to him as King Hassan. Master, I don't know about King Hassan either. He'll get mad if we keep being rude to him. Fo. No matter. Huh? No mind. Call me as thou wilt. I am nameless from the beginning, therefore I have no preference. Right. Thank you for your kind words. It does put us at ease too. Well, that sure makes it easier for us to talk to you. So, you're saying you can help us only if we search for something, right? What should we look up? You're going to tell us where to begin, right? There is a mystical realm within the desert. Is that what she found at the edge of the desert that she was talking about? Therein thou wilt find what thou seekest. A realm even the Sun King of the desert cannot reach. A vault of knowledge buried within the sands. Its name is the Atlas Institute. Why do I feel like that's something I should know? I'm sorry.
Did I do that?
What? Apprentice of magecraft, it has come time for thee to know what caused the incineration of humanity. Oh. When that has come to pass, I shall appear on the battlefield as the sword of divine will. Now, Cursed Arm, offer thine head. As you wish. I, Hassan of the Cursed Arm, accept my punishment. Wait, hold on a second. Why must you cut off Lord Hassan's head? My mask symbolizes an old man's death. My blade symbolizes an old man's punishment. Knight of the foreign land, traveler with a silver arm, I am the old man of the mountain for all others. In other words, a Hassan who killeth Hassans. In that case, you are... When an old man is corrupted and hath taken a wrong turn, I shall stand before him. Dost thou understand? And old men of the mountain, throughout the course of history, have been seen my mask at the end of their lives. Not only hath escaped my blade, thus those who have seen my mask are the true old men. Should that era's Hassan come to ask for my assistance, he will have declared, I am not worthy to be an old man of the mountain. Oh, that's such badass lore, dude. Therefore, he shall be stripped of his mask. Lord Hassan, you guided us here despite knowing all that? If I knew that, I wouldn't have come. Cursed Arm, although they were thy fellows for but a short time, thou hast not revealed thy fate? It seems thou hast not changed at all. Also, thou givest up too soon. Rise, Cursed Arm. Thou hast already brought enough shame upon thyself. No more. Carry out thy responsibility with these men. When that is fulfilled, I will grant thee thy death. I am grateful for your words. As Old Man of the Mountain, I will fulfill my responsibility. We're getting some lag. Make haste to the Atlas Institute. There is little time left. Ere the lance of the Lion King returneth to its true form, restore the Holy Land, and return the holy artifact. Why is it lagging? It's been mentioned before, but only briefly. Okay, I was gonna say, I know I should know what the I know I've heard that before somewhere, the Atlas Institute, but I couldn't remember what it was. It probably is. Gramps. Yeah, he is really cool. Fun fact, Scotty's NP reduces death chance? Really? I didn't know that. I knew it gave evade. I didn't know it reduced death chance, though. That's cool. Hell yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, Sloppy. The lag Grand Order, true. Oh, sweet, we got Demon Heart from that. Alright, I think that is gonna have to do it. People in chat, do you know, like, am I about, like, halfway through this Singularity? Because I wanted to do this playthrough in about 3 or 4 parts, and I want to make sure I'm on track. Am I around halfway, hopefully? Or maybe, like, a third? Oh my gosh, there's, like, not enough nodes. I feel like I'm nowhere near the end of this shit. It's really good, though. I ain't complaining too much. What's up, Christopher? How you doing? I think halfway is fair. Oh, okay. That's good, then. I'll probably try to finish it this weekend. We'll probably try to do, like, a long stream, either Saturday or Sunday, and try to finish the whole story. I gotta stream Destiny this weekend too, though, and get that shit done. So maybe we'll do Saturday, if that sounds good, everybody. I'll probably take... What is today? Is today Friday? Yeah, today is Friday, isn't it? Fuck. Yeah, so we'll do tomorrow. I'll try to sleep when I get home, and we'll do like an afternoon, Saturday afternoon long stream. We'll like stream all afternoon and finish the Singularity, and then Sunday will be Destiny stuff. Oh, all right. But that is gonna have to do it for the stream, chat. I'm gonna get some sleep before I gotta go to work. I gotta say, I love the story, and everyone in chat, all the FGO fans that have been coming out, and all my regular viewers that have been hanging out for this, I really appreciate it. Like I said, I've said it multiple times now, but I did not think these FGO streams were going to do any good. Like, I was expecting to be sitting in here by myself, like, with no one in chat, like, going through this, but I am so glad that these streams are actually doing way better than I thought they would. So, thank you, everyone in chat, for hanging out. I mean, we got followed by fucking Kalia gurus for Christ's sake, dude. Like, I never would have thought that would happen. I watch their videos all the freaking time, so that's awesome. Love you all, chat. This VOD will be going up on YouTube for anyone that wants to watch anything else, or anyone that, like, missed the rest of the stream. Will be up on my Maximizing Live YouTube channel, and I'll make a, like, Fate Go playlist for it and everything. But yeah, expect a stream tomorrow afternoon, everybody, and we'll finish up this story. But until then, I hope you all have a fantastic Friday. All right, peace, everybody. Love you all. Have a good Friday. Yoink.